Kimu does have the jams, brother. Hey everybody, welcome. Also, hi Jason, it's been a while. Turn it down a little bit, more for me than for you guys. How's everyone doing? Sorry it took so long for me to get here. I was trying to figure out if the cat wanted in or out. I was reading chat on my phone during that. So yeah. By the way, guys, likely story. Yeah, by the way, I noticed Pepe Please. I'm gonna put a reminder on my phone. It doesn't necessarily mean that I will remember. But if someone reminds me next stream, we can go to Better TTV and pick out some emotes. Why is my mom calling me? Hello, I literally just started stream. What's up? I did not. I will after. Okay. Bye. You've become the cat's slave. I wouldn't say that. Anyways, yeah, if someone reminds me next stream, we can go pick out some better TTV emotes that people want. I don't really know what people want from emotes, so I feel like that's a good way of taking care of that. Anyways, you know what we're here for. We're here for the funny voices. I wouldn't call it a secret spaghetti. I'll tell this story real quick though. I'll tell why I get the game open. Spaghetti and I were playing Soviet Jump Game earlier with a streamer. We need Steam. Hello, what dat? Hey Paul! Cheers, friend. Thanks, man. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. So, I was playing some Soviet Jump Game with Spaghetti earlier. Because I noticed that they patched it yesterday. Let's see, I'm looking for, here we go. And in the patch notes, it says that they lowered the death plane for in water by 1 unit. That's not what I wanted to move. Actually, I moved Steam instead of OBS because I'm an idiot. Now I move chat. Fuck. There we go. Capture, please. Actually, no, the capture froze them yesterday. We'll just do right monitor. Here we go. But yeah, so I was playing Soviet Jump Game because they moved the death plane for water down 1 unit, and I was really excited about that because if you watched last Soviet Sunday, I was really trying to test out like getting underneath the platforms in the sewers below the snow area. Now you can get under those platforms really easily. Like, it's not even fun anymore. Like, it's too easy. It's so easy to get under there. In fact, you can just kind of float. You can just kind of hang out in the water. Just like barely off the screen because now the death plane is so low. So it's almost like another problem entirely. But we can talk about that on Soviet Sunday. We're all here to watch Doki Doki Blue Skies and listen to me do some funky voices. So last time, we ended a little early. We didn't play for nearly as long as we did the first time we played this on stream. But last time, we saw Yuri and Natsuki kind of make amends. Oh yeah, I'm going to turn the desktop audio back down. I remember to turn it back up this time for stream. Yeah, we saw Natsuki and Yuri make amends. Colin, fall asleep right now? No, I don't want to. And then Monica said, okay, guys, we're going to do festival plans. Also, we helped Natsuki catch her manga this time without bending one of the pages, bending any of the covers. But you get no sleep. I get too much sleep because depression sucks. Anyways, here we are. We're writing another poem. I hope that recap was enough. By the way, if you ever miss any of these streams, I'm uploading all the Doki Doki streams to YouTube, as I do with all the stream VODs. So SefG 101 is the place to go to catch up on past streams. Anyways, party, why? Poof. Cheer will be Sayori. Special would probably be Sayori or Yuri. Email. Lipstick. Swimsuit? Yeah, twirl. Parfait. I'm getting better at this. Socks. Jump. Laugh. Fuck. Instant karma. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep for a week? I would if I let myself. That's the problem. Sparkle could either be Sayori or Natsuki, so I'm going with Pout. Clouds. I'm surprised it wasn't Sayori. Bliss would probably be Yuri, actually. Sugar. Nibble? Okay. Marshmallow. Kitty. Ribbon. Cheeks. And sweet. I got a little bit of Sayori in there, but I think I got record time. Okay. Save. We're on our third page, guys. Colin, you should watch Radical Soda. I'm sure I will eventually. It just takes me time. Move my mic a little bit, because I notice I'm quieter for some reason. Why am I suddenly quieter? Normally, I'm, like, peeking the fuck out of the mic just to be heard. Why is it quiet now? Ah! Check, check! Check, check. Maybe it's normal and I'm just exaggerating. I don't know. Anyways. You should watch Radical Soda. He is funny. My ears. Sorry, guys. Anyways. Aw, man. Oh, wait. My bad. I almost forgot. Voice mod. I need to turn this on. And then is this working? Yep. Alright, back to game. Jesus Christ, I need some milk. Alright. Aw, man! I'm the last one here! Oh, don't worry about it. Everyone's late from time to time. Besides, you've been working hard, so I think you deserve some slack. I guess so. I'm usually pretty punctual, but I just lost track of the time today. What made you forget the time? Thanks, I hate it. You weren't around for the John streams when John played original Doki Doki, and I trolled him with the voice mod. It's a funny story, actually. I recently decided to learn how to play the piano, so I was practicing just now. That's probably why I didn't notice the school bell going off. You can play the piano? That's quite impressive. Oh my god, that sounds great. I've always wanted to play an instrument myself. Yeah, thank you. I spent a lot of time on it. And then changed it and made it better in like 2 seconds on stream on a whim. Oh, hey, we got some bits. Ammo Sam, thanks for the 10 bits, man.
It's not as cool as you make it out to be. I've only been playing for a little while, so I've still got a ways to go before I'm any good. You should pick up an instrument too, Yuri. I could definitely see you playing the violin.
I could actually see that too. Yeah, that pretty much suits Yuri perfectly. Ah, the violin is a beautiful instrument. I'm partial to the sound of the flute as well.
The flutes can be calm and elegant, just like you.
Thank you. How's it like to play the piano?
It's really an enjoyable instrument to play. Not to mention, I really love how it sounds. One moment, it can sound gentle and soothing, next, powerful and full of force.
The piano is an instrument that I'm familiar with, too. Well, at least somewhat. My father had signed me up for piano lessons when I was younger. He'd been playing it since high school and wanted to pass his passion down to me. By the way, forgot to mention, this is, if you're unfamiliar with what's going on, this is a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club that is meant to kind of take the horror out of it and give us like the visual novel dating sim that we didn't get. It's meant to kind of like be more choice heavy, and it fleshes out the characters more, including our own. However, you're meant to play this after playing the original game. So if you've never played the original game or watched a playthrough of it, go do that first. I have a timer set up. Actually, I might have turned it off. Did I turn it off? Let me check that real quick. Timers. Yeah, I have it off. My bad. That's probably off for last stream too. Damn it. Okay. So yeah, I'll have now. There will be a timer that comes on every now and then just to say that again. But yeah, you can talk about Doki Doki Literature Club spoilers all you want in chat, because again, you should have played it already. If you know anything about Blue Skies, please don't tell me. That's the only thing I want kept blind. Right. Anyways, back to it. He'd been playing it since high school and wanted to pass his passion down to me. The piano, that is, after that I was talking about before Colin went off on his tangent. Who are you leaning towards right now? Natsuki. We're gonna date Natsuki first. You cannot date Monica, unfortunately, so you get your choice of the other three. But I never really got into it. Considering that, you'd think that I would hate the piano. Sam has now cheered 20 more bits. I'm sensing a pattern. Dear God, no. I fight the battle. Let's see. But for some reason, I find myself internally cheering on Monica. Maybe because it reminds me of my father in a way. Monica, you certainly are a talented individual. First starting your own club from the ground up and now picking up piano on a whim? I doubt I'd be able to do that.
Oh, don't say that. Anyone can do amazing things as long as they have the passion for it. Which is why I think we're all going to do amazing at the festival.
God damn it. The Natsuki voice is the one I'm always most uncomfortable with, because I try to model it after Adriana. As you get, most of you should know if you're return viewers, but God, it's rough, because I can't go quite as high as she does. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be awesome.
Natsuki, weren't you just protesting the festival yesterday?
Well, obviously, I meant everything besides our part of the festival. I still don't like the idea of performing. Monica rolls her eyes. I don't want to start this whole debate over again either. But I am looking forward to everything else. I've already lost it. I've butchered it so hard. It's a whole day of school where you can just run around and eat till you burst. I can see the eagerness in Natsuki's eyes. She must really like food. Here comes fucking Paul with 500 bits in order to blow Sam out of the damn water. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate this. Damn. I went to send thanks and it pulled me out of the game, so I probably won't do that again. But thank you so much for the bits. Kind of reminds me of a certain someone. I'm gonna go. I think I might just do nasally voice for Natsuki from now on. Speaking of which, where is Sayori? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the back of the room. in the back of room, staring out the window. I walk over to her. As I do, I hear the girls continue to converse behind me. Something about squid? Hey, Siri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Ah! You're spacing out again.
Ah! Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Are you okay? She forces a smile. It's not very convincing.
Of course I am, silly! Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, you just seem a bit off today. Maybe I'm wrong, but my mind wanders back. Dude, you have to go all in. Girl voices all different. I can do like the Nico voice for her, which was what I was doing originally.
You worry too much, Sefchi. I'm fine, seriously.
She shows me another smile, much bigger than more genuine. While it seems much more like much more serial-like, there's still something inside me that feels like something's up. Nico or Nico? Second one. Actually, or is it neither? I think it's Nico. From One Shot. I gave him this voice. They talk like this. But I can just kind of pitch it up for. I hate it though. I hate it for Hatsuki, but I can't do the voice I want to do, and I'm out of girl voices. Nico Nicotine. When Colin turns 80. You've already done that joke before. Sari must have noticed as she hastens to explain.
To tell you the truth, I just didn't get much sleep last night. I'm really tired, so sorry if I'm a little cranky. Seriously though, I'm probably not much fun to hang around with right now. Why don't you spend some time with the others? I might try and have a little nap.
Sure, okay. Just, know that if anything's bothering you, you can talk to me, okay? I'd hate to see you suffering in silence. She nods. Like, I love that our character is not as much of a dick in this version of the game. It's just so much better.
Suffering might be a little strong of a word.
Well, you know what I mean. Siri nods again, then shoos me away. As I wander off to talk to Monica, that feeling of uneasiness isn't going away. Maybe that's just how Siri is these days? I mean, it's been a good few years since we've properly hung out together. Maybe she's changed. Deep down, I know that isn't the reason. Still, maybe Monica knows more than I do. After all, she's the president, right? I timidly approach her. She's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Sefchi, what's up?
I decide to just jump right in. There's no point beating around the bush. Hey, so, have you noticed anything wrong with Siri recently?
Wrong? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just she seems a little downcast today. So, do you have any idea why she might be feeling off? Like, have you seen her act this way before?
No, I can't say I've ever seen her act like this before.
Yeah, she said she's just been feeling tired because she didn't get much sleep. But to be honest, I'm not buying it. She's normally upbeat and cheerful. Her behavior has been so uncharacteristic. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Wait, didn't she say she was going to try to take a nap?
Maybe there is something on her mind. My question, though, is why you're asking me, Sefchi. You've certainly known her longer than I have.
If it's a question, then why is there an exclamation point? Now it's just an exclamation. Yeah, well, you spent more time around her recently than I have with the club and all.
I guess so.
But I've never seen her dismiss me? Maybe she didn't exactly dismiss me, but it felt like she just wanted me gone. Sorry, I'm just concerned for her, you know? I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, that's all.
No. I appreciate you coming to me. It's really sweet how concerned you are for her. After all, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Eh? Are you sure that's a good idea? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? I know you've known Sarah for longer than I have, so perhaps you're right. Still, it's worth a try. I also have to talk to her about what she wants to do for the festival anyway.
Oh, alright, fair enough then. I just hope she's more receptive to you than she was with me. Monica pauses, studying my worried facial expression. The warmth of her smile reflects in her eyes.
You really care about her, don't you? When I can gather, you've been friends for a while.
Yeah, we've been childhood friends for as long as I can remember. Although before I joined the club, we had been drifting a lot. I hate thinking that she's been like this before without me around to help her.
Hey, I know it's hard, Sepchi. It's never easy seeing a friend suffer. But for what it's worth, she's lucky to have someone so thoughtful looking out for her. Don't blame yourself for it. You can't always be there for everyone.
I know she's right, but the feeling of guilt still resides. Yeah, I guess.
Hey, she's been a lot happier since you joined the club, you know.
Huh? Really?
Yep, she told me she was kind of surprised at first, as she didn't expect you to want to join. Once she got over that, she enjoyed hanging around with everyone. She enjoyed having you around. Anyway, I know it's hard seeing her like this. I'll talk to her and see what I can do, okay? She'll be fine, don't you worry.
I sure hope so. Let's just hope you're right, Monica. Thank you for everything, by the way. You've been a big help.
You're too kind, Sepchi. Nothing to thank me for.
She stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica to talk to her. God damn it again. Alright, I'm gonna commit to what I started. Hey, you. Eh? I look up to see Natsuki standing next to me. Well, don't just sit there. We don't have much time today. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to worry you. It's not like I'm worried or anything. It's just... I think I'm doing better than I think I am. Natsuki glances at her hands. She's holding the third volume. Oh, right, that. I'm sorry, something just came up recently. We can get started now if you'd like. Jeez. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to go away or, assuming you don't want to talk about it. Oh, sorry, she mumbles that last part. Assuming you don't want to talk about it. I accidentally clicked history for some reason. Nah, it's okay. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm just a bit concerned about Sayori is all. Sayori? Yeah, she seems distant today. I don't know. I don't know. She says she's just tired, but... when Colin drinks water, I drink water. There's something in the back of my mind telling me that it's more than that. Natsuki takes a moment to reflect on what I just said. It's like, baka. I think you're just being paranoid, Sepchi. If she doesn't want to tell you why she's feeling down, then it's probably nothing really important. She's your best friend, so I think she'd come to you first if anything happened. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Guess you get that way when you've known someone as long as I've known Sayori. You've been friends for a while, right? Yep, about as long as I can remember. You must really care about her. The expression on Natsuki's face is almost a bit jealous? Well, as my best friend, yeah. I can see where this conversation is going and try to change subjects. Anyway, as you said, we don't have much time. There's no space between that comma and we. Want to get started? Yeah, sure. And what the fuck was up with that? Where's the fucking space, man?
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. The music is back to being the upbeat music it normally is, and we're ready to share poems. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles reassuringly at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I mean, obviously we have to talk to Sayori first, right?
It's good to see you taking poetry seriously, Sepchi.
Yeah, truthfully, I wasn't really sure how much I'd like writing poems, but coming here made me realize how enjoyable it can be.
It looks like you've really been influenced by Natsuki, too.
Eh? Have I?
Did you write it specifically for her?
What? No, I didn't. What gave you that impression?
Never mind. It's a nice poem, by the way.
Ah, thank you. An awkward silence descends upon us.
It's good to see you making friends, though. Seeing you get closer to them and seeing you happy, it makes me happy, too.
I turn to look at her, but she's deliberately avoiding eye contact as she aimlessly fiddles with a pen in her hands. Time to go play Kirby? Also, I just noticed the comment from Paul that says, wait, why is my Wooloo not named Baka? With 2 A's. It's like, Baka. Baka, Baka, Baka. Her words really don't match her demeanor. No sense in questioning it, though, as I already know what the response would be. How was your nap, by the way?
Oh yeah, it was great. Really helped.
I'm fully aware that she didn't nap at all, and the fact she went along with the lie further confirms my suspicions. I opened my mouth to call her out on it, but then I stopped remembering Natsuki's words. Maybe Natsuki was right. Perhaps I am just overreacting. As she pointed out, Sayori is my best friend. Then again, it's not like we've really been acting like best friends over the past few years. There's clearly some distance between us, as much as I don't want to admit it. All I can do now is let her know I'm there for her and respect her boundaries. Sometimes you have to just work with the hand you've been dealt, I guess. Hey, Sayori, look, this might sound a bit weird, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you, no matter what's going on. I shouldn't have pried earlier. I should have respected your privacy. It's just hard for me to sit back and do, well, it feels like nothing.
It's okay. I appreciate the concern. Thank you. Anyway, Monaco told me she wanted to discuss our festival preparations after everyone was done sharing poems. So I should probably show you my poem now. Anyway, here it is.
Oh, thank God she's not just leaving. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't leave after the poem. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it. Anyways.
Fairy tale. In a kingdom far, far away there was a castle. In the castle there was a wish. The wish came to be long, long ago. She was made to be an angel, but I wasn't an angel. I was just a wish to make everyone happy. I took on their burdens and did what I could. I kept safe their dreams like a guardian should. The seeds from my efforts then spread far and wide. I fed them with power I found deep inside. People liked me when I made things right, but they got used to it and stopped believing so much. I watched the children playing and felt sad, but I was happy too. I really was. It truly was enough to be the fairy godmother, the one everyone depended on and trusted. But time kept on passing as I gave my all. I had nothing left and I couldn't stand tall. But I kept on going, as I'd always done. A soldier in battle with nowhere to run. Even wishes get tired too. Once everyone was happy, my job was done. But what came after? I could see darkness on the horizon. Quick, make it all go away! When everything's big and bright, what more could anyone wish for? Nobody knew how long it would keep up, but they kept living happily, happily, happily ever after. So, what did you think?
Wow, Sayori, I had no idea you could write like this. This is something else. Have the others seen this?
No, not yet. You're the first one I've shown it to.
Hey, Star Labrador. Welcome back, man. What an honor, eh? So, what's this one about? From what I can gather, it's about someone who tries to keep everyone happy, right? She nods. And people like that, but eventually they kinda...
got used to it? But that's okay, because at least they were still happy. And this person, the kingdom's wish, even she gets a little tired from time to time. But as long as everyone's happy, that's her job. She's happy when the others are happy. That's the most important thing.
I'm literally watching two streams of DDLC at once, which have polar opposite communities. Yeah. Now I'm curious to know which one you're watching. I look back at the poem, trying to pick up on the more subtle meanings. But surely the one hates Sayori and loves Yuri, the other loves Sayori and hates Yuri. I like them all. I don't necessarily hate Yuri. I just think she's the least interesting of the three. Personality-wise. Is my mic quieter today, guys? Or is it the same as it always has been? Because I notice it's quieter, but maybe I'm just imagining that. Levels aren't bouncing as high as normal. But surely the angel doesn't have to be alone. People don't have to depend on just her to too happy. Oh, I feel like they could have done another run through for grammar. Surely the angel could share the responsibility, right? I don't know, maybe I'm just looking into this a bit too much. I just feel kind of sorry for her. Yuri needs a lot of help, the rest of them just make me feel sad. That's fair. Yuri needs a lot of help in the second playthrough, I feel like. When Monica starts screwing with her. And she becomes way more obsessive. I just feel kind of sorry for her. I blink. Am I seriously empathizing with a fictional angel? Maybe I'm really getting into this poetry thing.
I'm glad my poems can get such reaction out of you, Sefshi. I really put a lot of thought into this one last night. And you seem to pick up on it.
With an uncomfortable dawn of realization, it's become quite clear how this poem relates to Sayori. I'm not going to have much luck questioning that, though. Well, I hope the angel finds happiness soon. Maybe she should share her burdens with other people. She just might be surprised at how receptive the people of the kingdom are.
But then they'll be sad. That would be selfish.
Or maybe they'll be happy to give something back to their angel. After all, she was keeping them happy. It's only fair they get to give something back, right? Siri has depression, Natsuki has a shit dad, Yuri has self-harm issues. Yeah. So I guess if you look at it that way, they all need help, you're right. After all, she was keeping them happy, it's only fair they get to give something back, right? A shake of the head and a sad smile is my only response. Oh, it's so depressing. And Monica is perfect in every single way conceivable, except the murder part. Monica's flaw is that she went crazy because she saw something she was never meant to see. Anyways, I'm just gonna do to Natsuki next, and then I'll let chat pick the last one. Alright, let's see it. Well, you're certainly enthusiastic today, aren't you? Of course. You know I like your writing. Aw, thanks. Oh, shut up. Natsuki playfully punches my arm. See, this is what I like. This is the kind of character bonding I like. This is why I enjoy tsundere characters. It's like I like seeing them warm up to you over time. It did take you a lot to admit that, didn't it? Admit what? That you like my writing. Well, of course. I had to put it in your place first. Alright, what was that? I had to put you in your place first. If I told you that you're good right off the bat, you would have gotten cocky. It's not like I was shy or something stupid like that. Or like jealous because of your writing skills. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. I feel bad for anybody that gets jealous. Natsuki? Yeah? You're not exactly the most confident in your writing, are you? Damn! I'm just putting it right out there. This is the day when we are getting serious. It's just like, we're calling everybody on their shit. It's like, Sayori, talk about your fucking problems. Natsuki, be confident. Exude confidence. Like, when you see what we say to Yuri. Although we're probably not going to say much, because we've been gunning for Natsuki. Natsuki doesn't say a word. I finally understand. Natsuki acts so arrogantly to hide her insecurities. Though Natsuki is best girl. You know it! Natsuki acts so arrogantly to hide her insecurities from other people. That is why she's a dick. I feel that. I feel that to my core. If she constantly says she's the best, people might just end up believing her. I mean, I definitely did. Sefji, be completely honest. Do you like my poems? Natsuki, of course I do. I already told you, your poems are my inspiration. I look up to you as a writer. Thank you. I needed to hear that. It's just that people never take me seriously, you know? All they ever say is that I'm cute or childish. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody ever listens. I put a lot of effort in my writing, and it seems like you're the only one that truly appreciates it. Yuri just dismisses it because it's not sophisticated enough for her. Natsuki realizes she might have said that a bit too loud and stops talking. Natsuki, I'm sorry that I treated you like that when I first met you. I had no idea how much you hated that, I'm sorry. And yeah, people can be jerks. They quickly form impressions and don't give people a chance, which sucks. Yeah, tell me something I don't know, but you can't change people. You just gotta take them as they are. I know. It just makes me mad. Yeah, it is. I only meant that Monica doesn't have any mental issues or anything. Yeah. Maybe like a jealousy issue? Yeah, it is pretty stupid, I'll admit, but that's life. Yeah. We both sit in silence for a minute. Well, moving on. Can I see your poem? I go to reach for Natsuki's poem, which is sitting on a nearby desk, but she grabs my wrist. No! I mean, it's not any good. And yours is probably better anyway. Natsuki, you know I also like your writing. Besides, you have high standards of yourself. If you say it's bad, then it's more than likely just fine. Okay, here! Just... Natsuki turns away from me. I don't want you to see my face right now. Alright. Blue. Blue. It used to be that all my sight was filled with shades of black and white. Then one day, I found someone, and somehow I could see all right. I'd felt so small and had no clue that everything could have such hue. But when you came and held my hand, I felt like you had changed my view. I wonder who this is about.
A rainbow of colors sprouted out from the trust you showed me without a doubt. My struggles before all faded away when I found that what understanding's all about. Whenever I feel like I'm losing my way and my will starts to shake and shiver and sway, I'll still stand and fight to the light, 'cause when I have you, I won't go astray. Sometimes the sunlight is hidden from view, and shadows will threaten to drown me anew. But I'll start to smile when we talk a while, 'cause when I'm with you, the skies are blue. What's that look for? If you hate it, then just say it. I won't get mad. What? No, I don't hate it. It was just unexpected. I'm not used to you being this nice to me. Don't just say that! Baka. You know what the point of writing is, right? Expressing feelings you can't say out loud?
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for not always getting the point. I do try, and thank you for showing this to me. I really like it.
I mean, remember that I can't think like this sometimes. Remember that I can think like this sometimes too. And I'm glad you like it. I am the pro after all.
Natsuki's voice is soft and shaky, a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. The confidence in her voice whenever she's bragging is completely gone. Do you want this back?
I have another poem for the others to see.
I guess I'll keep it.
Okay.
Natsuki avoids eye contact as I slip her poem in my bag. Interesting. Alright, chat. Yuri or Monica? Do it up. Let's see it. Who we gonna show our poem to next? Which, no matter what the answer is, it's gonna be Monica, because Yuri's not gonna want to see it. Calling it now. We're gonna have to wonder forever what Yuri's poem's about. If we want to know what that poem is, we gotta play the field next time. I'm not seeing a response in chat, which means either there's some kind of massive delay or no one really cares. Spaghetti says Monica. Done.
Hi, SFG!
I approach Monica wanting to talk about Sierra with her some more, but she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything and immediately jumps into club business.
This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon.
Yeah, I already knew that. Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Despite any praise the girls might have given me, I really doubt that my poetry is up to snuff. I'm sure there's not just a little bias during the poetry discussions. I had to think about that line for a second.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. You wouldn't want to let the club down, right?
She says it with a teasing tone, but a chill runs down my spine when I think about the implications of disappointing everyone. God, I'm gonna get stabbed. Or worse, deleted. Who knows what Monica would do to me if I betrayed her as her loyal literature club subject.
Not to mention, I'm also looking forward to seeing your performance.
Right. That's definitely not something that I can relate to.
Don't worry so much, you'll do fine. After all, you've been doing fine in these poetry discussions so far.
So you say.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Here it is. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Let me get warm water real quick. I just look at the session time. It's already been like almost an hour. This game really makes time fly by. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. The Box Part 2. Oh, sorry.
The Box Part 2. On my nightstand sits an ornate box, painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate...
Filigree. Ornamental work of fine ware formed to delicate tracery. Ah, I see. Okay. We learned something new today, guys. I feel like we've learned something new every episode of Doki Doki Blue Skies. Anyway, I said episodes every stream. They're kind of episodes. I upload them on YouTube.
Painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate filigree. Beautiful, beautiful. The most beautiful box you'd ever see. In that box stands a slender porcelain ballerina. No, not stands, twirls. She is inanimate yet animate. Cold yet vibrant, and oh so beautiful. The most beautiful ballerina you'd ever see.
I see where this is going.
She spins and spins and spins as the box's melody goes. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. She neither smiles nor frowns, a permanent look of blank composure painted on her facade. She dances for my amusement, and yet I am invaded by amusement. The room spins around me. Vertigo. I want answers, but she gives me none. I slam the box closed, and yet the room still spins, my skin porcelain. Is this all she is meant to be? Is this the meaning she is supposed to derive? Is this the sole purpose of her existence? And then her skin cracks, shattering.
So we've already figured out that Monica, in her true form, is talking to us through the poems. I guess she's saying clearly that, like, she's just like, man, am I just here for your fucking entertainment? Am I just a monkey meant to dance for you?
You know, I feel like looking for answers and contemplating your reality are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. How fitting. Somber subjects for a somber day.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't one-dimensional creatures. That's what makes people so interesting. You might think that it would be way better if everyone was happy and uncomplicated all the time, but how would we know what happiness was if it weren't for the sadness to compare it to?
I guess that's true. Even so, I'd rather not see my friends so troubled.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Do you ever feel discouraged when something you've put a lot of time into doesn't get as much attention as you thought it would?
All of my streams.
For instance, you could have spent hours and hours on a poem, wanting to have your friends barely glance at it when you show it to them.
I'm kidding, by the way. I'm blessed to have even one person watching.
It might make you feel like doing any more is useless. And the sad truth is, the world is so saturated with creative works already that most people won't receive any attention. At least relative to the most popular artists and authors. There's actually not much that you can do in that situation besides try your best. However, you also shouldn't think of things in terms of popularity and number of views. The most important thing should be your own personal self-satisfaction. If you're proud of yourself and your work, then I say that's enough success.
That was the most depressing write of the day tip ever. Writing tip of the day.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Why is everyone so depressing today? Everyone in the club is just like, the world is awful. Except for Natsuki, who's just like, fucking head over heels for us. Anyways, Yuri. Yuri glances over at me, but quickly turns away. Perhaps she wants to be left alone for now? I'll let her come to me if she changes her mind. And that's that. Let me save real quick. You never save enough.
Okay, everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? In which case, let's start figuring out what we're all going to do for the festival.
You still remembered.
I'll pretend that I didn't hear that. Anyway, as I was saying...
Well, I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making her specialty, cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors.
I just realized, if Sayori's still here, like if she hasn't just like left without us noticing, then this is gonna go very differently from before. I'm curious to see what happens.
Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori, you mentioned goodie bags earlier, if I remember correctly.
Oh shit, Sayori's an option! Sick!
Yep, I want to make make some goodie bags for everyone and put in little quotes, bookmarks, and candies.
Ah, yes, that was it. Great idea. People will love that.
Indeed, we're glad you're helping, Sayori. We're glad you're helping instead of not here about to, like, hang yourself.
You guys, it's nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though.
Of course, because I'll be making them. We all share a collective laugh.
How about you, Yuri?
Oops. Ideally, I'd like to do something that could enhance the atmosphere of our performances. I'd like to experiment with some aromatherapy as well, if that's okay with you.
Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that?
Yuri ponders for a moment.
How about banners and decorations?
It's funny that you mentioned that. I was just about to say that myself.
Well, great minds think alike, right?
She shares a laugh with Yuri and turns to me.
Anyway, that just leaves you, Sefji.
The only club member who's useless.
Don't say that. In fact, it looks like all of us have a lot of work to do for the festival. I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say that some help would be much appreciated.
So it's basically my choice between who to spend my weekend with. Why do I suddenly feel so nervous? I suppose I could use a bit of help. Not that I really need it, but if you want to help bake stuff, I could always just have you do some dirty work. But if you help, you better not sneak a cupcake to eat. Natsuki, I doubt Sefji will want to help you if you make him out to be a burden. If you don't need any help, I believe you'd be better off assisting someone else. Well, that's up to him to decide. Maybe he likes baking. Have you ever thought of that? Besides, how hard could making decorations be anyway? It's not as though I'm only speaking for myself. Monica and Sayori would likely be appreciative of help as well. And not that it really matters, but decorating requires a lot of creativity and meticulous work. So does baking! You've never baked a day in your life. How could you possibly know? Throughout their bickering, I can't help but notice that Sayori hasn't said a word. Does she not want me to help her? Or am I just overthinking this? It's impossible to think properly with the argument going on.
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's like Natsuki said. Sefji's the only one who gets to decide how he'd like to contribute. There's no need to argue over him like he's the last boy on Earth.
I mean, I very well could be. I mean, we haven't seen any other boys my age yet. Again, Monica.
I think it's fair to say that each of us have plenty of work to do.
This has nothing to do with him being a boy! I agree, we're merely discussing our workloads. Looks like Monica has united Natsuki and Yuri with a common enemy.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez, can't we just move on already?
Alright, then moving along. Sefji, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course. Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at
me with varying expressions playing on their faces. But of course, I'm going to go with... I'm gonna pick Sayori. I'm gonna ultimately go with Natsuki, but I'm gonna pick Sayori and Monica because I want to see what happens. We'll start with Monica. Well, I think I'd probably be best suited for helping Monica.
Oh, really, Sefji? How so?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she has the most work or anything. Heck, even Yuri has more to do.
Natsuki, it's not a competition.
Hey!
Although, to tell the truth, I would have to agree. Not to put any pressure on you or anything, Sefji, I just think that my job is honestly suited for one person. After all, I'm going to be designing the pamphlets on my laptop. Not sure I can really contribute with that.
I guess that's true. Well, if you're sure you don't need help, then...
Don't worry about me. My mom does graphic design too, so I do have resources if I need help. Anyway, I'm happy that you offered to help me, though.
Yeah, no problem.
So, sorry to make you choose again, but do you have a preference for who to help?
Hey, Sayori, it's been a while since we hung out together, hasn't it? It'd be a lot of fun making these goodie bags, I reckon. Mind if I give you a hand with them? She doesn't look quite as happy as I hoped she'd be. As I hoped she would be. I'm just curious to see if the game will let me do it, because in the OG game, it doesn't let you.
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to bore you. Plus, it really isn't that much work. The others have a lot more to do, so I'm sure they'll get more out of your help than I would.
I exchanged looks with Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. None of us really know how to react. It's okay, Sayori, really, it's no problem. I work well alone. It wouldn't cause any hassle. Yeah, relax. I've baked loads of cupcakes before, remember? This will be a walk in the park.
Sierra, no matter who we pick, the outcome would pretty much be the same. We've all got work to do. Our tasks are all equally important in making sure the festival runs smoothly. Don't feel bad about it. Sefchi chose you himself. That's what he wants to do. Besides, it's good that he's going to be with you, because we need someone who can keep you from eating all the candies.
Hey!
Kidding. Seriously, enjoy yourself, guys. You two will have a lot of fun. I can sense it.
Sirius doesn't look overly convinced, but she smiles and nods at us. Am I really that much of a burden to work with? No, Sefchi, don't think like that. It's just because she's got something bothering her, that's all. So I guess they'll really let you do it. That's interesting. If we play this game again, which hopefully it's not extremely long, I mean, I feel like it could end up being really long. Hopefully it's not. When we go back around for a second time after we're done in Natsuki, I kind of want to do Sayori next, because I want to see what happens. Because Sayori's route is probably extremely different. For now, though, we're going to load. Boris the Wolf. Yeah, I read that right. Boris the Wolf, thank you for following. Welcome to the cause, my guy. Thank you so much. Natsuki. Well, baking does sound like it could be fun. And cupcakes seem like they'd be a two-person task. Trust me, baking is a blast. I guarantee you'll enjoy it.
Eh? I thought you wanted to do the baking on your own.
For the last time, I never said that. Besides, Sefchi's right. Baking, there's no... should there be an apostrophe there? I don't think so. Or, yeah, rather, I think there should be an apostrophe there. God, this game's screwing with my head in grammar. Besides, Sefchi's right. Baking is a two-person job.
Oh, I'm sorry, Natsuki. I must have missed that part. Anyways, Siri, Yuri, will you guys be alright by yourselves?
While Yuri looks a bit disappointed, Siri looks content with my choice. Content with my choice. I don't know how I should have read that line. Whatever. Of course.
Yeah, definitely. I'll get the goodie bags done, no problem.
And I'll certainly be able to handle the decorations on my own. Oh yeah? Then why'd you make such a big deal out of working with Sefchi? Natsuki, I love you so much. Why do you make me question my decisions? Every time she gets bitchy, I'm just like, why? I have to be reminded why I like her again. Natsuki just put Yuri on the spot, and she does not look happy about it. Natsuki, I was just making a point that I'd appreciate some help. Unlike you, I wanted to work with Sefchi because it would be more efficient. Just, what are you?
Okay, everyone, calm down. Sefchi has made his choice, and that's final. No more bickering. Natsuki
and Yuri angrily eye each other over before finally giving up on their argument. I mouth a thank you to Monica. She smiles back sweetly. I don't think anybody wants a repeat of my first official day. Not even Natsuki and Yuri. Sefchi, they have a fat what? Doki. Oh yeah, guys, we're one follow away from Sekiro playthrough. So if you guys want that, then please, one more follow and we're there. It wouldn't be very soon because I have this and Hollow Knight going on. Plus, I owe the people Minecraft. I need money to not be tight so I can actually buy it. But yeah, somewhere down the line we'll start a Sekiro playthrough. After we hit the goal, of course. I don't think anyone wants to repeat my first official day, and even Natsuki and Yuri, and especially not Monica.
Okay, moving on. Does everyone know what they're doing for the festival?
Everyone nods.
Sweet. Excuse me, guys. You guys excited for the festival?
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, Monica, that was fucking gross. Would you play the mod? What mod? For Sekiro? Because I have it on PS4, so I can't really mod my PS4. Plus, I've actually never beat Sekiro all the way through, so the Fat Doki mod. Oh, hell no. Hell no, I don't want any part of that. Really, the only I know there's a lot of meme mods out there. Really, the only reason I'm playing this one is because it's so in-depth. Natsuki's mood quickly changes at the mention of the festival. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. Monica rolls her eyes, annoyed.
Anyone else? How about you, Sefji? Are you excited?
Me? Well, it'd be interesting at the very least.
That's good enough for me.
I'm looking to the festival as well, Monica. I think they forgot a full word this time. I'm looking forward to the festival as well, Monica.
Yeah, I can't wait!
Seems Siri cheered up a bit.
That's great to hear. Okay, everyone, remember to bring in your stuff on Monday. That also includes your poems.
Will do.
Alrighty then, see you guys at the festival.
With that, everyone disperses to grab their things. I start over to Sayori, but a tug on my arm stops me. Hey, where do you think you're going? You know we have no way of communicating with each other, right? Oh, right. Don't know how that slipped my mind. I guess we should exchange phone numbers? Yeah. Just don't make it weird or anything. Right. I wanted to put in Falbergle suggestions. This is just the next one because I promised it to Calvin. Typically in the future, what I want to do... Whoa! Speaking of Falbergles, Charles Wolf 4. Thank you for the follow. And with that, coming in for the clutch. Coming in for the clutch. Hell yeah, thank you, man. This is what I get for playing with people on Doki Doki. Or Doki Doki. It's a fucking Soviet jump game. I got Doki on the brain, man. Hell yeah. Alright, so yeah, Sekiro will be coming at some point. But yeah, for subsequent playthroughs, I'm gonna take them from what I always intend to do. I just end up making promises ahead of time. What I've always intended to do is just like when we hit follower goals, we just pick one. I just feel like that advertising a specific goal makes people follow more. It just lets people know what they're working for. But yeah, we hit that. So sweet. I'm gonna leave that up, I guess. And just know that at some point in the future, Sekiro, it's gonna happen. Oh, the counter right now is stuck at 129, so I hope... There it goes, it just went over. We're at 130, great. Alright, so Sekiro in the future. But yeah, I hope in the future to just pick them in the moment from the list with like whoever's watching. And it'll be like a fan-decided thing. I suppose we could like talk about it in the Discord, and just be like, just have a fan vote. Like we'll pick 4 from the list and just be like, okay, we'll do a poll and just be like, all right, which one you guys want next? Sefchier unfollowed on lol JK. Don't be like that. Don't play with my emotions like that. Don't toy with my heart. Anyways, Natsuki hands me her phone and I hand her mine. Her phone case is bright pink with black polka dots. It's about what I expected from Natsuki, although the phone itself seems to be one of the older generations. Oh, the signs. Let me blow my nose again. I don't know why I have the sniffles. I'm not like sick or anything. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I got the snifflies right now. My phone, on the other hand, is a dark gray and doesn't have a case, just a screen protector. Which would be fine for me, because I don't drop my fucking phone, and I don't treat it like garbage. If I can tangent for a second. I know I tangent all the time during the series, but like... When I was in school, it always bothered me seeing like how some people treat their phones. They're like extremely expensive phones. Bro, we wanted to hear those trumpets roar. I don't have any trumpet sounds, unfortunately. I had a fanfare sound for something at one point, but it got copyrighted on YouTube. I was just like, you fucking serious? But, yeah. When I was in middle school specifically, I saw a girl drop her phone. Okay, it was either her phone or her iPod. I can't remember which. Just in the hallway. What if I unfollow right now? I'd be very sad. And Calvin would be very sad. So, please don't. I'd probably still do it anyway. I've had like when we hit 120, I actually had a couple people unfollow afterwards, and we actually fell back below our goal and had to get back up. It was after I'd already fulfilled the goal though, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, I watched her drop her iPod. It dangled from her AirPods, from her earbuds, because there weren't AirPods back then, because they suck at telling stories. And it's like maybe like a half inch off the floor. Her iPod was, and she smacked it into a door, and I was just like, how? How do you do that? You're like, wow, earpods. I can't speak, okay? Colin is my first language, and English is my second. We should all know this by now. Anyways, yeah, the way people treat their phones sometimes, I'm just like, stop. No, don't. Alright, yeah, there's my tangent. Okay, we're back to the game. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. I put my number into Natsuki's phone, and she does the same to mine. Once we're done, we hand the phones back. Jeez, your contact list is sad. It's basically just Sayori and your parents. Hey, why were you looking at my contacts? I had to put in my number, duh. Well, I'm not a very social person. I figured. Natsuki grins smugly. Okay, I'm gonna come over to your house on Sunday. My house? Yeah, why not? Oh, I just assumed I'd be going over to your house because I'm helping you. Ha, my dad would kill me if I had a boy over. That's a bit strict. I doubt my mother will care since she probably won't be home. Good, that works out just fine then. Alright, I'll text you what we need. See you then. Oh, one more thing? Yeah? Thanks for the advice on Sayori. It's appreciated, really. Yeah, sure. No space, again. Okay, modders that worked on this game, I would love to go through this game in my off time and fix all the grammatical errors for you. Just let me know, okay? I can mark it out for you. I'm playing it anyway. I don't care. I would love to do that. Hit me up. All my iPhones I have are broken ones. I get from people that like that, and I fix them up. Got my iPhone 7 Plus for $10 and my X for free. That's smart, actually. I'm watching all the Smash Ultimate trailers, so I have Strem muted for a bit. Weird, but alright. I mean, I care about her too, so I don't want you saying the wrong thing and making her worse. Yeah, I wouldn't want that either. Alright then. Just stick to my advice and you'll be fine. Noted. Good, you're finally learning. Okay, see you Sunday. Bye. Natsuki walks out, leaving me alone in the club room. Wait, where's Sayori? I look around the club room, finding myself all alone. Guess she sneaked out while I was talking to Natsuki? She must have not wanted to walk home with me today. Oh well. Sayori, no! Sayori! See, now I'm just really curious to see what happens if you go with Sayori. I want to see how different the game is. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save here. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Also, this is completely new to the game. It looks very nice, actually. Although, the way it looks, it doesn't feel like it's drawn. I feel like the other games have kind of like a drawn aspect. The other backgrounds have like a drawn aspect to them. This feels more like a 3D model. It's very interesting, though. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. That fireplace looks weird. Well, that's partially because, like I said, I think it's a 3D model. I know a little... I took media arts in college, so I know... I'm not fully trained in VFX, but I know a little bit from watching YouTube videos. Well, you know what? The reason why it looks kind of weird... I think this background here might just be a flat element. It doesn't really curve or anything like a... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to explain this properly, okay? So the fireplace, right? The fireplace is at an angle from us, right? But the background of the bricks... What if a baby just walks in there? There's nothing preventing that. That's a good point, actually. The background of the bricks, okay, is facing us flat on. So it's just flat. Which may be part of why it looks so weird. I think it looks like they kind of got the perspective off. Because you can kind of see, like, there's this weird angle here. This line, the line of the mantle of the fireplace and the bottom line of the background should be, like, parallel. But they're, like, going apart instead. Did that make sense? I really hope that made sense. I really hope I sounded smart there and not just like I'm rambling like a madman like I normally do. Anyway, I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. If it's anything like the actual game, she'll act very differently. I can't wait much longer for my birthday. Happy early birthday, man. Yeah, it's actually kind of exciting, because I feel like not a lot of people have seen Natsuki's version of this day. It gets, like, weirdly sexual. Which I guess Yuri's does too, but I really like the Natsuki one, because it's a different side of her. It's very nice. But it's in September. It's like June. It's coming up. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We seen each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. I meander around the house, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Oh, interesting, so we're not going to go see Sayori. I don't understand why she couldn't have just rang the doorbell, but whatever. Oh, and we have the house, the front of the house. I'm gonna gush again. This one actually looks more like it's drawn, unlike the other one. I like this. Anytime you have a camera, all right, and you aim it towards like a window and you have it exposed for inside, you get this. You get like really blown out highlights that you can't possibly recover. Whereas if you expose for outside, your inside shot becomes too dark. Wasn't this used in Purist? No. If we're talking about OG Doki Doki Literature Club, no, this was not in there. I don't even think there's a bedroom in the OG. There's a bedroom, okay, and then there's a kitchen. The bedroom is for Yuri, if you're helping Yuri, and the kitchen's for when you're helping Natsuki. This mod uses the original kitchen, and then I haven't seen the bedroom yet. I rush over to the door and open it. There she is. I love her outfit. It's so good. Hi? My mind goes blank as I completely forget what I was going to greet her with. I'm not sure what I expected. I like this new song, by the way. This is different. But seeing Natsuki in her casual clothing surprises me. It's such a huge difference from her uniform. With such cute clothing, she almost looks like a different person. Frankly, I'm at a loss for words. Sefji, why are you just staring at me? Oh, sorry. Jeez, I just got here. It'll be a long afternoon if you keep acting weird just because you're not used to seeing me. It'll be a long afternoon if you keep... Okay, I'm... Fuck! It'll be a long afternoon if you keep acting weird just because you're not used to seeing me out of school. Right. Okay, now move. I'm coming in. I quickly step out of the way as Natsuki walks inside. And I have to, like, now edge my eye real quick here. Over her shoulder, she's carrying a large bag made out of thick plastic. Is that all cooking stuff? I point to Natsuki's bag. Yep, I wasn't going to come all this way just to find out you're missing something important. Speaking of important, did you get everything I asked you to get? Natsuki asked me to go out and buy some things if I didn't already have them on hand. Which reminds me. So don't get too mad, but oh no. I say that she might go a bit easier on me when I tell her I forgot to go shopping. But judging by the look on her face, I doubt it helped. Oh, fuck. Are we gonna end up going out to shop and get shit now? Oh, don't tell me you forgot! Are you kidding me? I know, I'm sorry. What were you doing all weekend that you forgot to go shopping? Well, I was practicing for my poem for the festival. Which isn't completely a lie. I did actually spend some time reciting my poem to myself. Natsuki, meanwhile, looks at me with disbelief. You were practicing your poem? Yeah. Natsuki sighs as her expression softens a bit. Well, I guess I'll give you a pass this time. I expect you to say you were playing video games all weekend. But don't think you're completely off the hook. Really looks cool. In Smash Ultimate, he's not the best. We still need those baking supplies if we want to get anything done. Well, I do have some money, and it's only like a mile to town. Do you want to just go buy the stuff we need? Well, it's not like we have any other choice. Just so you know, it's not a date or anything. Yeah, sure, okay. Alright. I never said anything about that. This is really interesting. This does not happen in OG. They just cook. They just bake. Natsuki sets her bag down next to the door as I head upstairs to retrieve my money. When I come down, I see Natsuki standing in the doorway with her hands on her hips. Come on, Baka! We don't have all day! I'm coming. We both part from my house and head towards the town. So, what kind of cupcakes are we gonna make? Natsuki ponders this for a bit. I'm thinking just normal chocolate cupcakes with vanilla frosting. Oh, okay. But I feel like we should do something special. It is the festival after all. Something special with the cupcakes? Yeah, but like something more than just the flavors. the flavors. So many flavors. I want it to have to do with the actual look of the cupcakes. That said actual look. Kind of like those cat cupcakes on my first day, right? Yes, exactly. Something related to the look of the cupcakes. Well, it is a literature club event. Maybe you could put kanji characters in each one? Like in frosting? Yeah, every cupcake could have a different character on it, and people could choose a cupcake based on which characters they like the most. That's actually not that bad of an idea. Natsuki looks at the ground, seemingly disappointed she didn't come with that first. Well, do you want to do it? Considering that's the best idea we have, I guess so. Alright then. Oh my god, the town. Is this based on an actual town in Japan? And if so, can anyone tell me what town you think it's based on? I would love to know. I don't know enough about Japan to know. By now, we finally reached downtown. Natsuki spots a kitchen supply store, and we both quickly head towards it. This does not look like a kitchen supply store. Once inside, Natsuki holds her phone up in front of my face. I've already texted you what we need, so just go off that for your list of supplies to get. Will we need anything special for the characters? Just a smaller frosting nozzle. I'll get that, you just focus on your stuff. Sounds like a plan. Natsuki heads off into a nearby aisle while I pull out my phone. I scroll through my text and eventually find the list she sent me. Well then, let's start with the French vanilla extract. Within a couple of minutes, I found everything on the list. As I place the final ingredient into my basket, Natsuki walks up to me. She dumps her stuff in my basket and walks me to the register. Did I say walk with me to register? Oh god, it's getting worse. No. I hand over my money, and before I know it, we're already walking back to my house. Alright, that feels pretty quick. That felt pretty quick, but I won't say it's like completely unimportant. I think it's very appropriate for our character that we forgot to go shopping. We arrive quickly and immediately get to work. It only takes about 10 minutes before the entire kitchen is a mess. Are we gonna skip the whole cooking scene? I guess it does get weirdly raunchy. If they're gonna make this game a bit longer like I think they are, then they're probably not gonna want to cut it off so soon. Utensils, bowls, and spilled ingredients cover the countertops. Man, just all the characters in Smash Ultimate. They did a good job with it. Natsuki has her focus on the cupcakes themselves while I work on the frosting. Hey, where's the food coloring? Still in the bag on the table? Why? I'm gonna color the batter a different color so it looks cooler, even if the flavor is still chocolate or vanilla. You think we should do that to the frosting as well? Yeah, sure. I'll give you the food coloring once I'm done. They look so fucking cool. They are cool. Alright. I've noticed Natsuki has been a lot more calm and friendly towards me ever since we started baking. She's been instructing me on what to do, but it's been more friendly advice rather than a command. The only explanation I've come up with is that cooking puts Natsuki's mind at ease and makes her less hostile. Who do you main, FG? Zelda. But I might switch to maining someone else. I might start maining like Byleth, because I've hit kind of a wall with Zelda, and usually Byleth is who I fall back on. Yeah, who am I kidding? Zelda will always be main girl. But it's not like that's uncommon. Talking about Young Link all the way. Oh, so you're an ass. Dirty camper. Talking about or doing something they are passionate about puts a smile on anyone's face. Monica with playing the piano, Yuri with reading, Sayori with eating, and Natsuki with baking. I love Young Link. I don't care what people play, honestly. I feel like with Smash, you just play whoever your heart desires. Sefchi, come on, focus! Natsuki's voice interrupts my thoughts. Oh, sorry. I resume stirring the frosting while Natsuki drops the food coloring into the batter. Once she's done with that, she scoops the batter into little baking cups and places them in a tray. Preheat to 350. Oh, sorry, preheat to 350. Natsuki mumbles Natsuki mumbles instructions to herself as she messes around with the oven. I hear a beep and she walks over to check on my progress. Hey, is the icing good? Natsuki looks at the bowl with a judgmental expression. I don't know why, but I just find that cute. You're getting there. You just have to... Natsuki takes the whisk from my hands and starts stirring. Really beat the crap out of it. Ah! Fuck you, Frosty! It's like after a few seconds of Amazon screaming and getting the frosting everywhere, I retrieve the whisk from Natsuki with fear in my eyes and follow in her example. Ah! Good, you're a fast learner. Ah! Oh no, I'm dropping frames. Why am I dropping? Oh god, what the hell is happening? Did the stream just die? Oh no, why am I dropping all of my frames all of a sudden? What's happening? It's weird, it says I'm doing fine. Is this a Twitch problem? Let me save this real quick. Shit. I am not sure. Are we back? No, almost. I don't know what's going on. This is really odd. It's like it says that bitrate's fine now. Are we back? I don't know what the hell happened there. The stream just like died. My wired headphones are broke, so I can't hear a damn thing. No, what happened? That's probably not it. Just like the stream just like died for some reason. I just started dropping frames. It's the oddest thing because oh, don't happen again. Don't start up again. Okay, thank God. Here, I can show you guys. Hopefully this doesn't continue to drop. So sorry about this, but down here, this is fine. Bitrate over here was in the red for some reason. And it said I was dropping frames like fucking crazy over here, even though my internet connection was totally fine. So I don't know if like Twitch just had an aneurysm or something, but we're back. Hopefully we stay back. Okay. Maybe Twitch heard me yelling and was just like, okay, you're an idiot, stop. Alright, yeah, chat, let me know if there's any more problems, okay? Good, you're a fast learner. Thanks, you're a good teacher. Natsuki's face turns slightly red. Can't take a fucking compliment. Yeah, I am. I chuckle at Natsuki's gloating as she walks back to her workspace. Yeah. I'm gonna go play Kirby while my wireless one's charged. I'll be back in an hour, my dude. Alright. Once the icing's good consistency, I retrieve the food coloring from Natsuki. Hey, watch where you're putting your hands, dummy. I don't want you getting icing everywhere. I look down at my hands and realize they're covered in icing. Oh jeez, how did I not notice that? Don't ask me, you're the one who didn't notice his hands were covered in icing. Natsuki looks at me with a smirk. Oh, being smug, are we? Well, take that! I wipe my index finger on Natsuki's cheek, leaving a glob of icing behind. Natsuki shoots me a look of both shock and anger. Oh, you didn't! Now it's my turn to be smug. Oh, but I did. Natsuki's face suddenly lights up. Without warning, she dips her finger in the frosting bowl and swipes it across my entire face. You look so dumb. I walk over to the sink and grab a paper towel. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? I dramatically wipe my hands as Natsuki braces herself. Yep! Then so be it. I take the paper towel and attempt to shove it in Natsuki's face, but she swipes the towel out of my hand and throws it to the side. Hey! I slay back up and put my hands up. It doesn't have to be like this. Natsuki ignores my call for a truce and tries to wipe icing across my face again. This time I catch her wrist as she swoops in. This is pretty similar to how it happens. It's not exact, but something very similar to this does happen. She tries to fight back with her other hand, but I grab that one as well. Yeah, and then this is straight out of the game. Stop! Only if you apologize for getting frosting on my face. You're the one who started it. But I only did it a little. You smeared it across my entire face. Now apologize. Fine, I'm sorry. Thank you. Now apologize to me. I'm sorry as well. Thank you. Alright, that's that. I'd say I win this one. Oh yeah? Suddenly I feel a sharp pain in my right shin. I let go of Natsuki's wrist and stumble back. This does not happen. That definitely doesn't happen. Ow, did she just kick me? I warned you. Ah, jeez. I hold my leg in pain as Natsuki stands triumphantly. Don't underestimate me. Okay, I'm sorry. And I surrender. Ha, I win. You may have won the battle, but not the war. If one kick can send you down, winning the war will be a piece of cake. I roll my eyes, inciting another laugh from Natsuki. Alright, we should probably get back to work. Yeah, probably. Natsuki and I wipe our faces off and pick up where we left off. I scoop some icing into a separate bowl and can color the rest of it a light pink. Natsuki pulls the batch of cupcakes out of the oven and puts the other batch in. Using the food coloring, I dye the icing I set aside black. Why'd you do that? For the kanji characters. Oh, okay. Finish up mixing the food coloring and then give it to me. Why? I'm gonna put it in the frosting bag, duh. She gestures towards the small plastic bag she brought with her. Alright. I quickly finish mixing in the coloring and hand Natsuki the bowl. My throat's starting to get a little scratchy here. She scoops the icing into a bag and ties a thin nozzle around the end. Please don't die again. My stream is buffering on my end. I'm gonna refresh my stream manager. Oh god, I'm dropping frames again. Oh, I'm dropping so many frames. Why am I dropping frames? Why am I dropping frames? I don't understand. Alright, it's back now. I don't get what's going on. Is this like a Twitch problem? I'm gonna at least try to get through this, and if we have to stop, I'll stop. She scoops the icing to a bag and ties a thin nozzle around the end. Put this to the side for now. We still need to frost the cupcakes before we can add the characters. Speaking of which, Natsuki brings the tray of cupcakes over to the table. Let's get started! Woo! All done. We both look triumphantly over the frosted trays of cupcakes. Yeah, they look pretty cute. Kind of fitting considering you're the only one who made them. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, please, we're not at school. It's not like anyone's judging you. Just admit that you're cute. I'm not cute! Fine, whatever you say. It's happening again. Okay. Oh my god. Can I... Hold on. Your stream quality is good. Twitch would disagree with you. I'm dropping more frames. Why does this keep happening? Is it Twitch? No, Twitch is loading just fine, so it has to be on my end, but I don't know what's... Where's my Ethernet at? Oh, this is so bizarre. I hope this has been happening the whole damn time, because I'm really upset if that's the case. It keeps, like, spiking weirdly. I'm just gonna keep this over here for right now. Should be fine, like, right there. Okay. Alright. Let's keep playing for now. I just see it. I saw it spike again. Money DT, thank you for following. Welcome to the cause. I'm having technical difficulties. What the hell is going on? The internet is spiking through the fucking roof right now. I don't get it, because Streamlabs is saying my stream connection is fine, but it's clearly not. Twitch is saying I'm still alive. I wonder if maybe just like the stream manager's fucking up, maybe? Now it just says there's a white screen. And I'm still dropping frames. I don't know what's happening. Okay, it's back. What happened? I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. All I know is, let me put this on screen. My Ethernet keeps like spiking for some reason, and I don't know why it's spiking. It just randomly spikes up to high hell and then like drops off. I'm not sure what's going on. Here, I can try closing Discord. I don't need Discord open right now. All I can really think to do is just close anything that might use the internet. Okay, I'm gonna keep Task Manager open. It went back down after I closed the game, which is weird. I'm gonna try to open it back up and see what happens. I'm going to say now while it's stable, though, that it's already getting kind of wonky. If it does happen again, I'm just going to call this stream here, and we'll pick it up next time. You'll be able to see that. Okay. Yeah, I have my task manager in the corner, so if it spikes again, I'm going to call it there, and we'll pick it up another time. Hopefully it's not the game doing it. That'd be a bummer if it was the game. History. Okay, anyways, just admit that you're cute. I'm not cute. Fine, whatever you say. Just focus on doing the characters. Jeez. Here, let me show you how to do it. Natsuki quickly teaches me how to use the frosting bags, and we quickly get to work. Finally. It's doing good so far. Yeah, finally. It took us longer than expected, but we finally finished and placed them neatly in rows on trays. That was fun, I guess. What, you didn't have fun? No, I did. I just didn't expect it to take that long. It wouldn't have taken that long if we didn't have to go to the store. I said I'm sorry. Yeah, I just wish we'd had more time so we could read some manga or something. But I really have to get home. My dad's making dinner tonight. Ah, lucky. I'm on my own for dinner tonight. Frankly, I'm not really that hungry. I might just skip it. No! Natsuki's sudden outburst shocks me. Yeah, she really is, like, malnourished. I'm kind of wondering what kind of situation it is that she has going on. Let me try closing Steam. Nope, that just opened Discord again. God damn it. You stop. I can close the Steam window and see if that helps. Yeah, I think Natsuki's like malnourished to hell and back. Anyways, Natsuki's sudden outburst shocks me. I stared at her in disbelief. I mean, you shouldn't do that. You should always appreciate every meal you get. Wow, dinner must be really important to you. More than you can imagine. Growing up, we'd only really have family dinner when everyone was home. Considering both my parents worked a lot, it was a rare occurrence. Especially now. Natsuki and I sit in an awkward silence before she starts for her bag. I should get going. Right, I'll walk you out. Natsuki collects her things and I walk her outside. It felt like the afternoon flew by too quickly. However, it was nice spending time with her. It was an opportunity to get to know her better. Well, guess I'll see you then. It was fun cooking with you. Yeah, we should do it again sometime. Huh? I'm just saying if you ever want to bake something, I'd be glad to help. That's... Natsuki steps closer and looks up at me. Her expression is tense, as if she's trying to hide her emotions. Really nice of you. I open my mouth to say something, but Natsuki quickly pulls away. I gotta go. Bye. Bye. Natsuki quickly rushes off, and I'm left alone. Guess I'd better get to cleaning. Alright, it seems stable now. I'm not sure what was happening there. But it looks like it's leveled out. This song is different. Although it also feels like a song we could have heard before this playthrough and I just don't remember it. I'm just going to save over this because nothing really happened. It's the day of the festival. The preparations for the event should be nearly complete, given all the work everyone's put in over the weekend. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 4 trays in a box. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. I smile, putting my phone away. Her personality even shows through her texts. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki does about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. It's been a while though. Where's Sayori? We're meant to walk together, but she's late again. I don't want to leave her behind, but if she takes much longer, I'm going to be late for school. More time passes. There's going to be a moment of decision soon if she doesn't arrive. Just as I'm getting ready to leave, oh, thank God, I finally spot her, slowly making her way down the street. She's carrying a large sack in her hands, and I'm surprised she isn't running over to me. Isn't she aware of how late she is? Sayori, where have you been? We could have been late for school.
Oh, I know, sorry.
Overslept again? Or couldn't decide what to have for breakfast again? She immediately pouts.
You're such a meanie sometimes.
You know my teasing is all in good fun, right? She mumbles something under her breath.
Of course.
It looks like she's back to her normal self again. A definite relief.
Oh. Like, I know in the back of my mind it's not gonna happen, but there's still the fear there, you know?
Oh, I'm so relieved now. I felt a little guilty in not spending Sunday with her, but then again, it was probably wise to give her space. Then again, Natsuki also needed help. I point to the sack she's carrying, which contains an assortment of colorful little gift bags. Ah, are those the gift bags you were working on over this weekend?
Yep, I managed to get everything we need. Candy, quotes, and bookmarks. It was a lot of fun. Although it was kind of hard to stop myself from eating the sweets.
And did you manage it?
People won't notice if a sweet or two goes missing, right?
I can't help but laugh. That's such a Sayori thing to say and do. I'm glad you're feeling better today, Sayori. And I'm sorry if I was a bit too invasive on Friday. I just worry a lot, that's all.
It's okay, Sefji, it really is. It's sweet that you were concerned. But yeah, I'm fine. It was just a little rain cloud. Although, I'm kind of nervous for the festival.
Honestly, I don't blame you for that. It's kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? I mean, I know how much it means to Monika, but at the same time, I didn't really realize how intimidating reciting poetry to a bunch of strangers can be.
Yeah, I was all for it back in the club room, but now that the actual day is here...
She looks a little nervous. I reach over and give her a squeeze on the shoulder. We'll be fine, don't worry. I know how much you like poetry, plus your poems are great. I just hope my own performance is up to standard.
Oh, don't be silly, Sefji. They'll love your poem, I just know it.
I chuckle, admiring the definitive optimism that really makes Sayori, well, Sayori. Guess we'll find out. By the way, are you doing anything after the festival? Anything fun?
Nope, I haven't really planned that far ahead. I'm not great at doing that anyway. I'm kind of hoping we finish early, so we can have the rest of the day off, to be honest.
So what? So what you're really saying is that you just want to go home and sleep, right?
Oh, look at how many students there are. How many clubs are having their own little event today?
I guess they're at the school now?
Oh, look at how many students there are. How many clubs are having their own little event today?
What a tactical change of topic that was. Our school is in sight and there's a lot of students milling around. It's a little strange to think that there's so many fellow students around, yet I've still been feeling so lonely. Or at least before joining the Literature Club. Oh, there's an actual school gate now! Look at that! Awesome! Times like these make me grateful that Sayori told me about it in the club. The club in the first place. It just keeps getting worse. Eventually, it's gonna be times like these grateful make me Sayori told me about it, the club in the first place. we're gonna be there by the end. I don't know, probably quite a few. By the way, Sayori.
What's up, Sepchi?
I just want to say, well, no matter how this festival goes, I'm really grateful you told me about your club and let me join. I've had a lot of fun so far. I scratch the back of my head nervously as Sayori looks curiously at me. I've never been good at expressing myself, and it probably shows. You're telling me, dude. I guess what I'm trying to say is, thank you. It's been so fun being able to spend time with you again, too. It really takes me back.
You don't have to thank me for anything, silly. I've enjoyed it too. After all, it would be lovely if things could go back to how they used to be.
How they used to? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Strange choice of words. What could she mean by this? As we enter the courtyard and make our way to our meeting room, she breaks the silence by giggling. Something funny?
I've just thought of a way to steal one of Natsuki's cupcakes without her realizing.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Natsuki might be little, but you know better than I do that she can be really fiery.
Oh, don't worry about her. She might seem a bit mean on the outside, but she's harmless. Don't let her fool you.
Well, I'd rather her than me. I feel like the fucking adventure has just started. Like, we just opened up, like, the new Mario game. Actually, no, this is more of a Kirby's Epic Yarn vibe. I dig this, actually.
Sepchi, Sayori! It's good to see you guys. Do you want to come and give me a hand?
Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
Hey, do you guys want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. Excuse me. I put down the trays of cupcakes I'm holding and grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did.
They look really pretty.
Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel, and is in no way creepy or off-putting. I recognize the girls' poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Just then, Natsuki burst into the room, her school bag swinging wildly. Yuri trails in behind her, carrying a rolled-up banner and a large duffel bag. Alright, it's festival time! Wow, you guys got here before me? I thought I was pretty early. I'm sorry for being the last one here. I'm glad that some preparation is already underway, though. It should take less time to set everything up this way.
Yeah, let's work harder together, everyone!
Sefchi! I jump at the sudden outburst. Yes? Where are the cupcakes? Don't tell me you forgot them. Is it normal to be scared by a tiny underclassman girl? I mentally shake myself up. I really gotta get it together. I mean, if Toradora has taught us anything, yes. I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips. I know what it's about. Relax, they're right here. Just hold on a minute. I step over to where I put down the box of cupcakes and begin unpacking the trays. Don't lay them out so messily! Quite the bossy little princess, huh? Then if you wouldn't mind, Sayori, can you help me with these? Yuri gestures at her bag, to which Sayori nods cheerfully. I help Natsuki with the cupcakes while Yuri and Sayori start putting up decorations. Meanwhile, Monica continues putting down pamphlets. It isn't long before Natsuki has carefully rearranged the cupcakes in a neat formation. Looks really good if I say so myself. I'd have to agree, we make a pretty good team. Yeah, hey, Sefchi, next time we do something like this, I can carry some trays too. It's totally fine with me, and my arms are longer too, after all, so I can carry more. Still, we're a team, aren't we? I gotta carry my weight too. I'm not some helpless damsel in distress, you know. Or a helpless shoujo manga heroine. Alright, Mr. Can it. As I laugh, I glance over at Sayori and Yuri. They've put up a banner with an inspirational quote written on a colorful gradient of the colors of the sky. Is one of them blue? Blue skies, roll credits. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends. That's a quote by the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. He's had some very interesting thoughts, although there are some that I don't quite agree with. Oh, I think I've heard of him. As usual, Yuri outclasses me with her intellect. It seems that they've also hung up a curtain of origami paper tied to ribbons in the doorway. Upon closer inspection, each paper has a different kanji character written on it. Hey, it looks like you did something similar to Natsuki with your kanji curtain. Is that so? I'll have to take a look at what she's done after I finish setting up. She gestures to a few candles in a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
Yuri said that's...
I always forget what IIRC means. If I recall, the is pronounced niche. Niche or Nike, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I remembered. I remembered partway through. By the way, we have not dropped more frames yet, so we're looking good.
Yuri said that's an essential oils diffuser.
Yes, it's for aromatherapy, one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Huh, I'm excited to see how it works later. It looks like all the preparations are almost finished now. I feel like there's something missing, though. Suddenly, I notice a large bag sitting forlornly by itself to the side. That's Sayori's, isn't it? Sayori, did you forget to set up your part?
Did I? I did!
She rushes over to the bag and quickly empties it out. It's full of small, colorful bags tied shut with thin ribbons.
Ah!
Don't worry, I'll help you. We start organizing the goodie bags in neat rows on the desk closest to the door. I peek inside one of them as we do.
You can take a bag if you want.
Inside the bag, I find candy, stickers, inspirational quotes from poems on some sort of cardstock, and bookmarks. Looks like there's a good mix of things in here.
I chose only the best candy for the festival. And the best quotes.
The best bookmarks as well?
You betcha!
We laugh as we finish up our task. I take a bag, fish out a candy, and pop it into my mouth. Cereal really does have good taste. The chocolate and toffee seems to melt on my tongue.
Can I have one too, Sefji?
I can't resist those puppy dog eyes.
Thanks, you're the best!
Woo! We never got to see this in the original game. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave Task Manager up, but I'm gonna go ahead and minimize it. I think we're okay. By the time we finish, it looks like everyone else is done too. This looks really nice. Did they put like blackout curtains up? You can I think you can see like tape on the windows with like black construction paper. That's really nice. I like these details. By the time we finish, it looks like everyone else is done too. The classroom is now darkened and lit up by the ambient lighting of the candles. I just had a fucking great thought. Imagine showing someone this playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club without showing them the title screen. Just like editing the title screen so that it looks like this. And then they're like, okay, I'm gonna play this too. And then they play the original version. And they're just like, oh god! This looks like the beginning of a ritual. Blood for the blood god. Oh, hang on. Wait. The screen's gonna go blank for a second.
Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god.
I didn't get to hear that, but I hope it was good. Alright, anyway. Back to the game. The classroom is now darkened and lit up by the ambient lighting of the candles. A delicate floral scent wafts through the air, courtesy of Yuri's essential oils. Siri and I head towards the classroom. The other three girls who are... My brain is bad. Siri and I head towards the other three girls who are huddled near the front of the classroom, murmuring to each other. Is it about time to start yet? Oh, they even darkened the characters. Oh, it's so good. I love that detail.
Almost. We wrote that we were going to start at 10 a.m. on our posters, and that's in 10 minutes.
Are people actually going to show up for this?
Don't be so negative. Some people have shown up already, and I'm sure that more will file in soon. You guys don't have to be worrying so much about it. I've got full faith in all of you. I've seen all of your poems. It's been amazing watching each and every one of you find and nurture your unique writing styles.
Mine's not very unique. I just copy Natsuki in the lore. I don't know what she's talking about. She smiles encouragingly at each of us. To her credit, her words are helpful, even though I haven't been part of this club for as long as the other three. Even Sefchi? Natsuki! It was just a joke, jeez. Thought some humor would lighten the mood.
Sorry, just trying to make sure everyone's in the best frame of mind before we start.
It's okay, Monica. We all understand and appreciate that. Seriously, the fact that they darkened the models is good. I know it's such a simple thing, but like... they didn't have to.
Yeah, we know how much this club means to you. I want it to be a success just as much as you do.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Even though I've only been in the club for a few days, I felt really at home. Truth be told, I used to be kind of lonely. Knowing that I'm included in something with people like you guys always makes me feel better. I haven't told anyone about how lonely I've been feeling. I'm a little nervous about how they'll react. They all turn to me, varying degrees of emotion on their faces. Natsuki impassively looks to the side, while Sayori and Yuri give me expressions of concern.
Aw, Sefji, I had no idea you felt that way. I'm sorry, I really hope we can change that. But I'm so happy you feel welcome here too. It's exactly what we wanted.
I agree. No one should feel alone. I know it's quite a difficult thing to experience. I feel a warm flush of gratitude at their words. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. Also, Monica, I told Sayori this earlier, and I figured you might appreciate hearing this. Well, no matter how the festival goes, I just want to say thank you to all of you. Thanks to you guys, that lonely feeling has disappeared. You've all been so welcoming and accepting, and believe me, I'm really appreciative of that. So, even if this event doesn't quite go as planned, just know that I really love it here, and I'm so glad Sayori told me about this club. If others don't like what we have here, well, it's their loss, right? The other girls nod in agreement, smiling at me. I had no idea my words would have such an impact, but I'm glad they did in the end. It feels so rewarding to be able to give back to... For some reason, I'm typing in Twitch chat right now. Like, I have it focused on the other screen, even though I'm not... The whole window's focused, even though I'm focusing on Doki Doki Literature Club for some reason. So I tried to, get out of it by clicking. But I clicked on the game instead. It feels so rewarding to be able to give back to the club for a change. Monica turns to me, eyes shining with appreciation.
Thank you, Sefji. You're right. Hearing those words from a newcomer really makes me feel like I've succeeded in my goals as president. After all, I wanted to create a place where people can feel comfortable and share literature, and what you've just said makes me feel like it was all worth it.
She turns to face the others.
See, guys? If we can show Sefji how amazing this club is, who's to say we can't show the other students the same thing? Don't see them as strangers. See them as potential club members.
She's definitely got an inspiring way with words.
Yeah, good thinking, Monica. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, but if they say anything bad about my cupcakes, I'm gonna kill them. Yuri giggles softly. I won't lie to you, I'm still quite nervous. But after hearing what you've said, Sefji, I realized there might be other lonely people out there. This club would be the perfect place for them. I have an itch in my ear. Yeah, we might even find more manga enthusiasts.
That's the spirit. Now let's go and show the rest of the school just what the literature club is made of.
As if on cue, a few people wander into the room, curiously looking around the room. That's redundant. Monica confidently walks over and greets them. And so it begins. Monica and Sayori have greeted the newcomers and settled them in desks throughout the classroom. Some people are already helping themselves to cupcakes, and I notice Natsuki keeping an eye on them. Meanwhile, Yuri is nervously looking through a pamphlet. I can see her soundlessly mouthing the words to her poem. Now that I think about it, I should be getting some extra practice in as well. Before I can do so, though, Monica heads back towards us with Sherry in tow.
Showtime, everyone.
Let's do this, guys!
Time to get this over with. I can do this. We group up and stand together at the front of the classroom. Monica steps up to the podium and clears her throat, drawing the room's attention to her.
Okay, everyone. Welcome to the Literature Club's poetry performance. My name is Monica, as some of you may know.
Some girls sitting near the front of the classroom wave at her.
And I'm the president of the club. Accompanying me is the vice president, Sayori.
Hi, guys!
And the rest of our club members, Yuri, Natsuki, and last but certainly not least, Sefji. His name is fucking weird. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what his mom was thinking.
We all wave back at the students with varying degrees of enthusiasm.
I hope that you will all enjoy our poetry and that we'll be able to help contribute to a memorable festival. Literature is amazing in its ability to connect us to the human condition, and we really hope that this event will help encourage others to start participating as well. Our club will gladly welcome any new members from those who love words and writing as well. To anyone who's simply just curious and wants to learn more. After the scheduled performances, we'll be opening up the stage for anyone else who wants to perform, so don't be shy. And now, without further ado, I'll be starting with my poem, The Way They Fly.
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and I head off to settle down in the frontmost desk, saving the seat at the end for Monika. She stands there, alone yet still radiating confidence. After flashing a smile and a wink at us, she begins. Each word is crystal clear and exudes emotion. I kind of wish they'd stop the music for this part. Like this isn't like poetry music. I need some bongos. Where are my bongos? Somehow her recitation is even better than it was only a few days ago. She must have practiced hard to try to achieve perfection. The classroom is silent at first, drinking in her words. After a few moments, however, some whispering starts up in the back of the classroom. I guess that's inevitable, but it still doesn't make it any less annoying. I exchange a look with Natsuki, who rolls her eyes at the disruptions. Sayori pats my hand and gives me an encouraging smile. She's comforting as always. As Monika's poem progresses, more and more people wander in. Normally this would be a good thing, but they're making a lot of noise. This is not the music to be playing right now in this situation. Thankfully, they simmered down once they realized Monika's speaking, but the damage has already been done. She reaches the end of her poem, the last few words resonating in the classroom. A round of applause fills the room. Monika beams at everyone, patiently waiting for them to finish.
Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my poem and that it gave you a flavor of what this club is like. For the newcomers, welcome. We're just in the midst of showing you all of our poems.
For the benefit of those who have just joined, she quickly reintroduces everyone.
Anyway, up next is Natsuki. Take it away.
Natsuki stumbles slightly as she makes her way to the front of the class. I guess nerves are really getting to her. It doesn't help that someone sniggers, causing her to turn to glare at them. Sayori seems to notice too, as she hastens to shoot Natsuki a reassuring smile. There's like a... I have my elbow in my chair, and there's slowly like a divot, because I always put it in the same spot when I'm using my mouse. Now there's just like a permanent divot in my chair, in the arm of my chair. I'm just now realizing. it looks kind of goofy. Natsuki stands at the front of the classroom with her poem in hand, slight traces of irritation still visible on her face. Anyway, so my poem's called Jump. She takes a deep breath and begins her recital. Just as I was hoping, she's able to inject her trademark bouncy style into the performance, bringing the words to life. She doesn't quite radiate the confidence Monika did, but her unique style shines through, giving the poem a flow and rhythm. While simple, it's effective. My heart sinks as I start picking up on the newcomers having their own conversation in the back of the room. I'm hit with a surge of anger. How can they be so inconsiderate? It's clear that they aren't paying any attention, and from the pause and change in Natsuki's tone, she's clearly picked up on it as well. Why can't they just save their stupid, selfish conversations for after performances? Her poem comes to an end, but unlike with Monika's, there's a slight, awkward moment of silence. Oh no. Once again, there's a round of applause, but it's clear that the audience's engagement isn't quite as strong. Oh.
Great performance, Natsuki. I really like the rhythm of that poem. Natsuki
forces a smile and makes her way back to her seat. It's clear that she's upset. I would be upset too. I'd be fucking pissed if this was happening.
Anyway, our Vice President Sayori is next to perform.
Hi everyone! I hope you like my poem!
She cheerfully skips up to the front of the poem in hand. As she turns to face us, she looks a little nervous, fidgeting slightly.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
It's okay, Sayori. Just remember what we've practiced. I've got full faith in you.
Yeah, you've got this.
This one's called My Meadow.
She begins her poem. Her soft voice guides us through the recital. I thought the music was like a little off-key. No, it is. The music's like off-key now. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. She begins her poem. Her soft voice guides us through the recital, and there's a remarkable contrast between her cheerful inflection and the more bittersweet nature of the words. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice people casually flicking cupcake wrappers onto the floor, along with candy wrappers lying on the tables. Worse still, the talking is getting louder and more noticeable. Monika looks around at the perpetrators, frowning at them. Oh... I love the music's doing what it's doing, but also it hurts my soul. Monika looks around at the perpetrators, frowning at them. One of the students lets out a loud yawn, making absolutely no effort to hide it. Another student picks up one of the quotes and nudges their friend. They both frown and laugh at the message, and I get the horrible feeling it's more the mocking kind of laugh. At this point, I'm seeing red. If we weren't in school, I would have punched these inconsiderate pricks by now. No one should be this rude to Sayori. Protect Sayori. She's probably the sweetest person I've ever met. Despite the now obvious disruptions, she's still trying her best and is making a real effort to continue. To her credit, her performance is still commendable. She manages to work the contrast of her enunciation against the words in her favor. It adds an interesting depth to the poem. I'd love to see more of this side of her. I'm proud to simp Natsuki and Sayori, as am I. I would simp any of these characters. She brings her performance to a close, hands shaking slightly.
Lovely poem, Sayori. You really brought that one to life.
Thank you.
Something's off with her voice. It's like how she was on Friday. Monica stands up, turning to address everyone in the room. I just want Monica to just be like, so all you people who are laughing right now, shut the fuck up. I just want that to happen so bad.
Just a polite reminder that it would be much appreciated if everyone could give our poets some respect while they're performing.
Monica looks stern while Natsuki looks positively furious.
Thank you. Now, the stage is all yours, Yuri.
Yuri is looking... if they were Twitch streamers, I donate 60% of my earnings to them. Oh, I don't have any earnings, so I can't simp for anybody. Yuri is looking terrified at this point. Sayori gives her a reassuring squeeze, and I lean over, whispering into her ear. You've got this, Yuri. Just pretend it's like it's only me, Natsuki, and Sayori, and Monica. I can't do this, Sefshi. Yes, you can. I believe in you. I've seen how passionate you can become when you talk about Portrait of Markov. I love that. I love seeing that side of you. Besides, like you said, this club could be the perfect place for any of these people. We just don't know it yet. She swallows nervously, nodding at my words. Okay, thank you. She rises to her feet, poem clasped firmly to her chest and avoiding eye contact with everyone as she walks up. Her eyes flick up to glance at the classroom when she gets on stage, although she quickly ducks her head back down to look at her poem on the podium. I know this probably won't end up being the case, but I really want this one to be like what Yuri ends up going off and just like she just like lets it everything in her head out and just like she did the first time and just stuns everybody. And everyone's just like, oh shit, that's good. This poem is titled After Image of a Crimson Eye. Her voice quivers as she starts, but unlike her recitation a few days ago... How do I pronounce this?
Recitation.
Oh, I got it. Okay, great. MC's poem is just the B-movie script. Oh, I would pay to see that. That sounds hilarious. But unlike her recitation a few days ago, the meek and trembling version of Yuri remains well into the poem. No! Oh, I want her to just lose herself in it again, like she did the first time. She determinedly forges ahead, but I can tell that she's not enjoying it in the slightest. The rest of the classroom, momentarily subdued by Monica's words, soon begins to grow louder again. After a few lines of her poem, they are even more unruly than before. The crinkling of wrappers fills the air, and at a few points, Yuri is almost drowned out by others' voices. I catch a few people getting up and leaving the classroom, and by the slightest hitch in her voice, it seems that Yuri has seen them as well. Her eyes stay glued to her poem now, and it looks like she's trying her hardest to ignore everyone. One boy quietly wolf whistles at Yuri, causing her to jump and lower her head even more. I would hit this kid. Okay, I wouldn't hit him because I would lose that fight, but like, I would just be like, I would walk over and be like, get out, just leave, go. She's practically shaking like a leaf. I'm back. Hey, there it is. So for anyone who's new here, I have a command where anytime someone says BRB, anytime someone says BRB, it says SYS, uwu. And now I quietly added another command where anytime someone says any variation of I'm back, it says WBOO. Loads shotgun with malicious intent. I probably deserve it. I just find it funny. I like fucking with people with it. This is absolutely what you missed, Spaghetti, is that we're doing the festival now. We've actually gotten to the festival. And everyone in the room is just like being really loud and just ruining everything. And I and Star Labrador both want to simp for all the girls right now. Right, I guess Labrador wants to simp for Sayori and Natsuki. I don't know about everybody. Anyways, this is absolutely disgusting behavior, and I open my mouth to say something. Suddenly, Natsuki stands up, a loud scraping noise from her pushing away from the desk, drawing the attention of the students. Can you all just shut up? I'm really freaking sick of this. How can you guys be so rude? We're trying our best to show you something amazing here, and you're just going to stomp all over our hard work like that? Unbelievable. I can't even understand how people can be this arrogant and, it's just plain terrible. I didn't want to interrupt you, Yuri, but I can't stand it anymore. You idiots might as well leave if you aren't even going to pretend to pay attention. I want to simp for Monica. I'd simp for all of them except Yuri. You look legit mad. I'm mostly playing it up for the character right now. I'm just doing the voice acting thing. See, but yeah, like if this were real, I'd be fucking pissed. You idiots might as well leave. Aren't even going to pretend to pay attention. There's complete silence for a beat. It's like, only came here for the food anyway. Let's go, guys. Once this boy speaks up and begins to lead his friends away, one by one, more students start to follow them out the door. I throw a panicked look over to Monica, who's holding a strange, stiff expression on her face. Looks like she's struggling to stay calm for everyone. After a few moments, there's barely anyone left. Yuri, meanwhile, quietly begins speaking again, but her voice is barely audible. There's just a stifling silence accompanying her words. When she finishes, a weak smattering of applause sounds from the few who are left. She unsteadily steps down from the stage, a blank look on her face. She won't look at any of us either. I'm worried about her.
Okay. Monica's voice
cracks as she speaks up. She's still trying her best to see us through this. Even the modders are concerned. They're stumbling on words. I don't think any of us could have predicted that would turn out this way.
Thank you, Yuri. You did wonderfully. I'm sincerely sorry for all the disruptions and sheer arrogance you had to endure. Those kinds of people really are the worst. To those who are left, I want to thank you all for staying and apologize as well. This is definitely not a normal occurrence for the Literature Club, I assure you. Well, let's finish this off with Chef G then.
With a heavy heart, I slowly get up and walk onto the stage. When I get to the podium, I'm appalled by the sight of the classroom. Candy and cupcake wrappers are strewn across the floor, and quote cards lay tossed about, with many of the cards now featuring shoe prints over the words. The remnants of the goodie bags are left ripped apart on desks. Even the kanji curtain looks tangled up and messy. The only students left are the ones who waved to Monica at the beginning. This is what Yuri had to see when writing her poem. No wonder she didn't want to look up and face these people. Can I really do this now? How are the others able to finish their poems? I look at the clock. Only 10:20. Has it really only been 20 minutes? Taking a shaky breath, I begin to speak. Wait, I have a question. So if I buy Smash Ultimate by B-Day, does that mean I get the DLC free since I'm getting a physical copy? No. I don't know, actually. I would assume not. If you buy the pass, you'll get all the DLC with the pass. You have to buy a second pass for the new wave of DLC that's coming out, though. So that's like 2 in total. The first pass is like $20. I think the second's also 20. I can't remember. But yeah, that's like the best way to get the that's the best way to get the DLC because you get everything. Oh well, I'm selling out more money. Yeah. Taking a shaky breath, I begin to speak. Hi everyone. I'd like to take a second to apologize as well, both to those checking out the club today and to those who are already in it. But despite everything that's happened, I can say that I'm glad I joined since I got to meet so many amazing people. I believe that you guys will love it as much as I did too. Anyhow, I hope that you all enjoy Acquainted with the Night. I start reading and am struck once again by the beauty of the poem. The loneliness and isolation conveyed so accurately, I can relate to a lot of these feelings. Ugh. I won't be as good as the others at reciting, but I can only hope that I'll be able to do the poem justice. Thoughts of doing both the poet and the club proud strengthened my spirit, and I managed to fight through the depressing mood. The quiet of the classroom suits the lines of the poem well, even though there's that annoying piano still playing in the background right now, and my recital seems to fly by rather quickly.
Excellent performance, FG. What a great way to run off the event.
As I step down from the stage, Monica stands up and addresses the room. Good thing I don't have $40. Aw.
Thank you all for coming and staying. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That's it for the scheduled recitations. I just
I want to pronounce this word.
But you guys are free to stay and hang out if you want.
There's an awkward silence for a few moments, and then the remaining students start to stand up. Oh, I did not... This is a completely different person that is not in the game, and I did not see them at all on the website. She has a name, so I assume she's a constant. But I'll buy it anyway, probably. Yeah. Oh, I bought it immediately just because I love fucking Smash Brothers. I don't know what voice to give her. I'll do the Nico voice. Hey, Monica. Oh, and you too, Sefchi. I didn't know you were in this club. The girl standing before us is actually my homeroom's class representative. Shiori. Given that both she and Monica are class reps, they're probably friends. Yeah, I only joined about a week ago, so... Ah, I see. Yep. Hey, the way you guys were treated was seriously awful. You sure that Shiori girl has badonkers? You sure that those aren't tennis balls? No, they're boobles.
It's fine. Thanks for staying.
Either way, sorry about everything, Monica. I'll check out the club sometime. She gives us a small commiseratory smile, and I'm torn between wondering whether everyone's pitying us or sympathizing with us. They all start to file out of the classroom after a few more goodbyes. Monica keeps a strained smile plastered on her face. Meanwhile, Yuri has her head buried in her arms in the desk. In contrast, Natsuki's staring straight ahead, gritting her teeth, and Sari looks down at her desk, picking at a spot in the varnished wood. Oh, they even drew the wrappers in there. Oh no, it just looks like they're JPEGs that were put on there, but still. To say there's tension in the air would be a massive understatement. There's silence in the room, made worse by the sense of awkwardness. No one knows what to say. No one expected the festival to end this way, and the impact is hitting us all. So, that could have gone better. My attempt at humor falls flat, and I immediately regret speaking up. Natsuki gives me a dirty look, but Siri smiles wanly. Meanwhile, it looks like Monica's face has finally fallen.
I don't understand. Where did we go so wrong, guys? We spent so long preparing for this, and after all our efforts...
I'm gonna be honest, Dark Samus looks dumb. For the first time, that outgoing confidence Monica always seemed to radiate has snuffed out. She clearly cared a lot about this event, and I feel awful for her. I know, I don't get it either. I thought you guys all did such a good job as well. The decorations, the recitals... I'm sorry, Monica.
Don't worry about it, Sefchi. It's not like it's your fault anyway.
She smiles weakly at me. Glancing around, I notice that Yuri and Natsuki seem particularly upset, with Yuri looking absolutely dejected and Natsuki steaming mad. Damn it, Natsuki! Why? Why are you like this? This is your fault, Monica. I told you this was a stupid idea. None of us were even that comfortable with doing it in the first place. Now look where it's landed us.
Excuse me? My fault? You all agreed to do this. Pardon me for thinking it would actually go well. What's so wrong about that?
I'm gonna have to reload stream. Alright. BRB. See you soon, Uwu. Got him. Okay, back to serious time, though. We only agreed to do it because we felt like you were forcing us. I was really hoping this wouldn't happen. Given everyone's low moods, an argument is the last thing we need.
I didn't force anyone, Natsuki. You know how much this club means to me. I was just excited to show what we have to the rest of the school.
Yeah, because that was such a good idea, wasn't it?
I'm really starting to get sick of your constant sarcasm, you know. Why can't you just try being positive for once in your life?
Gee, it's funny you should say that because I'm really starting to get sick of your self-righteous know-it-all attitude. We told you this was a bad idea, but no. You just had to insist on this, even though no one was happy with it.
It was for a reason. Look how much Sefchi enjoys it here. Is it really so unreasonable to think that we could have found someone else like him? Or is it just too positive for you to even fathom?
This is awful. The other students were bad enough, but now Monica and Natsuki are going for each other's throats? Look how badly everyone was humiliated. How inconsiderate all of those... She struggles for a moment, her anger inhibiting her ability to speak. Those assholes were to all of us. Welcome back, man. They didn't give a damn about anything we had to say. What did that one prick say? He was only here for the food? All that hard work just for what? Nothing. She angrily kicks one of the desks. The loud noise jolts Yuri, who looks up with tears in her eyes. Please, Natsuki, can you calm down? Don't tell me you're taking her side, Yuri. You had to experience the worst of it. I don't get why you're not mad either. Natsuki, there's no point in being angry at Monica. She didn't want this to happen. She had no idea people would react this way. It's bad enough that the students were rude, and they really don't like fighting inside the club itself. Yeah, but if Monica just listened to us when we said we weren't comfortable with the whole idea, this would never have happened. Monica sighs. This is the kind of conflict she generally leaves for Sayori to deal with. But in this case, Sayori looks too distraught to intervene.
Look, what you're not understanding is that sometimes you just have to take risks. Sure, this didn't go so well, but there was always a chance it wouldn't have ended like this, and we could have had new members.
She turns to me. I mean,
you of all people can understand that the best, right, Sefchi? You made the choice to come here. Look how much you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Don't you try and suck up to him, Monica. Face it, you never listen to us, your club members, or take our opinions into account. Tell me I'm not alone in thinking that, Sefchi. Oh, great, now I have to choose a side? I really don't want to do this. I just look at Yuri and Sayori, but... I don't want to do this, but both look too upset to want to get involved. Oh my god, don't make me do this, game. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I have to agree with Natsuki, yeah, but, like, I don't feel good about it. Like, I never really like this in games. Like, there's no reasonable answer. You guys know me, I always like to play Sweden. Oh. Did you see what I said? Let me go up. It's not here. I don't see it, actually. Let me try full screening this real quick. Oh, yeah, I refreshed the page, so you earlier, so either it just didn't... No? Wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I guess I missed it. Hang on one second, I'm gonna close this back again. Everyone just remember, Sayori isn't all that sad. She just wants to hang out with you. That's not true. She wants to hang out with me, but she also wants me to make friends in the club. So she's torn. Just like... I'm trying to think... I know I have to go with Natsuki, but I'm trying to think about, like... Come on, man! I mean, honestly, like, once a stream. Yeah, you only get one per stream, though. That's all you get. I mean, I feel awful for both of her, but I actually do kind of find myself agreeing with Natsuki on this. And I don't just say that because I like her, because she's got a point. Monica did kind of force us into this, when the rest didn't really want to do it. Like, it's gonna hurt like ripping off a band-aid, because I don't know what's gonna come of it, but I do have... for two reasons, I have to agree with Natsuki. I really do hate taking sides like this. Monica's the president, though, so I hope she won't take this personally. Monica, believe me when I say that I know this club means a lot to you. I've only been here for a few days, and I can already see that. In fact, it means a lot to all of us. Every one of us cares so much for the club that we were able to soldier on and keep performing despite all the crap we got. But at the same time, perhaps Natsuki has a point. You were clearly the most enthusiastic about this festival out of everyone here. She sighs, and it's clear She sighs, and it's clear that she's frustrated. It wouldn't surprise me if she was disappointed in us either.
Well, pardon me for wanting the club to do well. Why was everyone so against it? I didn't even force any of you. You all agreed of your own accords. I thought you'd use the weekend to practice. That should have been plenty of time.
The way you pushed us into it felt like we didn't have a choice.
You guys didn't have to agree. Do you not know how to stand up for yourselves?
Monica, you know how it is. It's hard enough as it is having to go against your friends, but when your friend has such high expectations for everything on top of that, It's just too easy to get swept up in trying to keep everyone happy. And on top of that, not everyone here is as outspoken as you. Exactly.
But that's not the point anyhow. You all did fine in your first recitations during our club meeting. Everything should have gone well. It's just that we never could have expected that people would act this way. If the event had been a success, you can bet this conversation would be happening right now.
Well, if we never decided to do anything at the festival, then we wouldn't have had to worry about this crap anyway.
But we had to do something for the festival. Do you just want the club to remain stagnant forever? Is this place just supposed to be some hangout for 5 people?
Monica, no. I feel bad, but also, like, Natsuki does have a point. Like, I agree with both of them. It just sucks that the game doesn't let me go down the middle. There's a fierce glint in those green eyes now, and I'm almost afraid of speaking up.
It seems like I'm the only one here who actually wants this club to do well, the only one who strives for greater heights. And how is anyone ever going to see how amazing that in what we've built is if we never show it to anyone?
What's wrong with the club being small? I'd rather have as few people who really care than a ton of idiots who are only here because of your popularity. Quality is more important than quantity, after all. I'm sure the others would agree on that front as well. Suddenly, Monica turns to face me. I won't lie. It's scary having to see the full force of the normally cool-headed and diplomatic leader's temper.
Sefji, with all due respect, you haven't even been here for a week. How would you, of all people, know what the other members want?
Monica, Sefji only means well.
Siri looks like she's about to say more, but one withering look from Monica stops her in her tracks.
And I'm sure that many villains throughout history only meant well too. Now you're
just being unfair.
No, you know what's really unfair? What's unfair is that fact that I'm the only one who always has to pick up the slack. I'm the one who has to take on the blame for all the mistakes. You think it's easy having to live up to everyone's expectations? Although I guess it's too much for you to understand, Natsuki. After all, you always heap the blame onto others and criticize everyone but yourself. Why don't you go do some introspection for once in your life? Then you might be able to see why you barely have any friends.
Damn. There's silence for a moment, a silence that lengthens into impossibly long minutes.
Oh, Natsuki, no.
I look towards Yuri and Sayori for help, but both look understandably shocked by Monica's words. Natsuki's face has grown red, and it looks like she's starting to tear up despite her best attempts at keeping a hostile look. Monica, on the other hand, has turned away so that I can't see her face. Yuri, Sayori, and I exchange our series of looks and expressions as the silence stretches out. There's a veritable game of eyebrow charades going on between the three of us. None of us know what to say or how to break the silence, but we all know that someone has to. I'm relieved that I have the two of them to rely on here, though. They had to experience the disaster the festival was, too. And yet, they're still fighting through their own emotions to try to keep the club together. The only sounds right now are the small sniffling sounds coming from Natsuki. The longer the silence stretches, the harder it's going to be to break it. Somehow, the three of us manage to soundlessly decide that it should be me to speak up. But before I can do so, we're surprised when Monica finally interrupting the sounds with a sigh.
I shouldn't have said that. I was looking back on what I said. Well, if someone had said those things about me, I'd be upset to say the least. The pressure just finally broke me, I guess. I really do have tons of things going on in my life.
I'm going for tears right now. I don't know if you guys can
tell. It doesn't excuse my actions. I shouldn't assume things about your lives when I had no idea what struggles you're going through either. I don't expect you to forgive me anytime soon. Just know that I'm sorry.
Monica is still turned away, but Suri shoots me a hopeful look. I think it's safe to say that words were said that no one really intended. Tensions were obviously running high after the disaster that the festival turned out to be, and I guess everything just boiled over in the argument.
I agree, and it just goes to show how much we all care about the club and each other. If we didn't care, we wouldn't be feeling so horrible. Monica, you're really good at organizing these kinds of things, so I can really see why you wanted to succeed the way you did. It's only normal. But you have to remember that we all choose to come here for a reason, and that's because we enjoy it here. We really do care. I'm sorry if it seems like we are blaming you for everything going out wrong, but it's definitely no one's fault.
Monica starts to slowly turn back to face us.
But you have to admit that you were kind of harsh to Natsuki.
She stops moving, causing Siri to speed on through her speech.
Anyway, I'm so glad that you apologized to Natsuki at the end, because we're all friends here. We all need to stick together. We shouldn't be fighting when we hit obstacles. We should be supporting each other.
Don't make Natsuki too mad. She might snap. I know. I get that one. Stop it. You get one. You get one dark joke like that.
So I hope that you can find in your heart to forgive her, Natsuki, even though she said some really mean things to you. And hopefully we can move on from this and become closer than ever.
I couldn't have said it better than myself. Yes, I believe that the best thing we can do right now is to try to forgive each other and learn from this experience. Monica faces us now, looking each of us in the eye. Natsuki misses her gaze, still looking down at the ground with tear-streaked cheeks. You
guys. Thank you all for being the best club members I could wish for. Now that I've thought about it, it really is me who's in the wrong here.
But she didn't die from a snapped neck. The neck was just a jump scare. She died from... You know what I mean, man.
I should have just accepted that you guys weren't quite as into the festival idea as I was. It was wrong of me to push you into something you weren't comfortable with.
Well, that's all said and done now, so no use crying over spilled milk, right?
No, a good president wouldn't have pressured their people into doing this. Looking back, how could I have been so selfish and blind?
Everybody has momentary lapses of judgment, and you shouldn't blame yourself for that.
I'm with Yuri on that. After all, you made this lovely club for all of us, and we really owe it to you for that.
And Natsuki. I'm truly sorry for what I said. I was just jumping to conclusions and making false assumptions. Plus, we're all your friends, although I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to call me a friend anymore.
We all wait with bated breath for Natsuki's answer. I exchanged nervous glances with Yuri and Sayori, the latter of the two actually looking like she's holding her breath. Natsuki. Natsuki quickly wipes the tears off of her face with her sleeves. She looks smaller than ever and so alone. It makes me want to protect her more than ever. Whatever, it's fine. The only thing I ask... She looks down at the floor, then to her right, and then at the ceiling. It's as if she's hoping for the right words to appear in front of her. The only thing I want is for us to stop fighting. I come to this club to get away from all that junk, and I don't want things to be ruined. So yeah, if it'll make things back to normal, I'll forgive you. Sayori gives a little hop in excitement when Natsuki says that, and I can't help but sigh in relief as well. Monica smiles gently at Natsuki, who finally meets her eyes. Thank you for putting the club above your own feelings, Natsuki. Yeah, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that we all appreciate it.
You guys should hug it out.
I get that it must have taken a while to say that, so I'm truly grateful for that.
Monica reaches out to hug Natsuki, but the smaller girl flinches away.
I'm sorry, I should have known that it'd be too soon.
No! Well, it's fine. Natsuki makes an attempt at smiling at Monica. It may take some time for reconciliation to be finished with, but I'm happy that everyone is trying their best.
Yeah, reconsideration take a long time.
No, that's not quite right. Well, close enough. And with that, the spell holding us all in place seems to have been broken. Any of you staying to check out the rest of the festival? No, I'm feeling quite exhausted after all the emotional stress we've just had to endure.
Me too. All I want to do right now is take a long nap.
Oh, Sayori, no. Same here, honestly. We still
have to clean up the classroom, though.
We all grimly turn to face the mess that the visitors have left behind. I'm really not looking forward to cleaning that up.
Oh, do we have to?
Sayori, you don't want to portray your club advisor's trust now, do you?
Why are you always right, Yuri?
Everyone chuckles a bit, with even Natsuki betraying a smile on her face. I need water real quick. There we go. Yuri is a cutting-edge character. That's your last one, and I'm serious. I'm going to start deleting him after this. That's the last one you get. Alright.
I'm sure that's less work than it looks, so I think it's fine if someone leave early. Hey, Sefchi, how about you walk Natsuki home for a change? I'm sure that Sayori's sick of your company by now.
It's sweet of Monica to let Natsuki off the hook like that, and in such a casual way, too. This way it doesn't look like she's babying her or anything. Yuri is a cut above the rest. Don't you start!
Hey, no fair, I want to go home too!
Sayori pretends to pout for a bit, but quickly regains a smile on her face.
Come on, guys, the faster we get to work, the faster we'll get to go home.
After exchanging goodbyes, I walk out of the classroom with Natsuki. I wonder if this changes based on who we're going after, but I don't think it would, right? Because I can't see Yuri or Sayori ripping into Monica. I just can't. Or I suppose another way to look at it is maybe we're just being rewarded for picking Natsuki in this with, like, time to spend with her alone, one-on-one. Who knows? After exchanging goodbyes, I walk out of the classroom with Natsuki. It's surreal to hear the sounds of chatter and laughter floating towards us from the rest of the festival after everything that just took place. Natsuki beats the competition, always. Suri wants to hang out with the MC. Monica will delete your sadness. All right, there you got one for each. And now for real, I'm gonna start deleting stuff after. Nah, I can't. I can't even. It's fine. I don't care. A silence falls between us. I'm not quite sure whether I should try to cheer her up or just leave her alone with her thoughts. I spot a vending machine at the end of the hall and decide on the former. Here, do you want a snack? A little sugar always cheers me up when I feel down.
Sure, I guess.
What do you want?
It doesn't really matter, but chocolate's pretty good.
Oh, you don't care? I don't care. I find it funny is the thing. I just also think about like TOS. I don't want to let it go on too much. You have to know when to put the hammer down. I approach the vending machine, digging change out of my pockets. Within a few moments, a solid thunk sounds from the bottom of the machine. I hand her the bar of chocolate. I just pick one of my favorites, so I hope we have similar tastes.
White chocolate?
I almost gave her a serious voice for some reason.
White chocolate? Not bad.
Does that mean she likes it? I watch she carefully place the snack into her bag. You're not gonna eat it?
She's saving it for later. In case she doesn't get fed. Ah!
My question seems to startle Natsuki, and I feel a little bad when she jumps a bit. I guess she's still feeling a little shaky.
No, I kind of like to savor things in my own time.
Not a bad idea. I tend to blow through snacks and stuff myself. Natsuki acts like she got a hammer dropped on her. She kind of did. Did you not see Monica just rip into her just now?
I guess I like to try to make things last as long as possible.
That's pretty understandable. With that, another silence falls over us, but this time it's a comfortable silence. We walk together side by side in a bubble of companionship that seems to include just the two of us, and that makes the festival a distant reality. It isn't until we've reached the school entrance that I break the silence again. Which way are you headed? I'm going that way. I punch to my left, causing Natsuki to give me a wry smile.
I'm in the opposite direction.
Oh, well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then?
Sefchi?
Eh?
It's okay if I keep coming to the club, right?
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I'm gonna cry. Why does my mom have to call me right now? Why? Yes? Hello? I'm still streaming. Can it wait a few more minutes? Yeah, okay. I have to go pick pizza up, so we're gonna have to end after this. Of course you can. I mean, we're all going to be expecting you back there.
Never mind. See ya.
At that, she whirls around and darts away, leaving behind nothing but confusion in the air. Sefchi, mom. Yep. Well, I guess I'll ask her about it tomorrow, but for now, it's time to make the trek home. Although, now that I think about it, there's nothing for me back home except anime and video games. I'll probably spend tonight stewing over that question then. Okay, perfect. So I've happened upon a perfect stopping point here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save, and we're going to stop there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and quit. Word of Light looks like so much fun. It's not as fun as it looks. Ooh. Is my computer crashing right now? Oh my god, thank god. Okay, I thought my computer was about to crash. I don't know what's happening today. I apologize for all the technical issues, guys. That's a bummer. Alright, but, yeah, let me check something real fast. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and read off events, and then I have pizza to pick up. Oh, I forgot to say my thing. Your mom. There you go. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and read off events now, and then we're gonna call it a stream, so I can go get pizza. First of all, you Cypher, thanks for the tier 1 resub for the 4-month resub. I'll get better at those. People don't sub ever. Ammo Sam, thank you for the 10 bits. Ammo Sam, thank you for the additional 20 bits. You Cypher, thanks for the 500 bits. $5 whole. Boris the Wolf, Charles Wolf 4, and Monty underscore D underscore T. Thank you, all three of you, for following. Although it looks like one of you unfollowed, but that's okay. I don't mind. All right. I'm kidding. It looks like a nightmare. No, it's not a nightmare. I find spirits to be fun. Spirits are like items for me. But everyone else hates them, especially with me, because I try to make the most broken spirit teams possible. Anyways, that's it for stream. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna give Doki Doki a break, at least for a day, because I want the VODs to catch up for the people who have fallen behind. Also, we're gonna have to come up with a new follower goal. Now we've met Sekiro. I don't know that we'll start Sekiro like this week because I feel like we still have a lot of Hollow Knight to go. But we'll get to it eventually. I promise. I'll try not to take as long as I did with Fortnite this time. But yeah, we'll be streaming again tomorrow at 3, as the usual time. Hey Ara, you were here just in time for the end. Because I gotta go get pizza. Did you just end? I'm about to. Why am I dropping frames again? God, I dropped 1,810 frames this stream. This is the weirdest thing. This has never happened like this before. It's so weird. But it's fine. Yeah, Ethernet looks like it's just like up and down right now. It's just like really wonky. Can we do big tower, tiny square? If people vote for it, I'm gonna vote for the next one. I'm gonna leave it up to people's choice. We'll decide that another time, either on stream or just on the Discord. So yeah, I'm gonna go get pizza now. I guess it's like 5:30 here. Again tomorrow, 3 o'clock. We'll probably play Hollow Knight or something. I imagine we're gonna be playing Hollow Knight. But yeah, if you missed any part of Doki Doki, make sure you go check it out on YouTube. The first 2 should be up by now. The second one might be going up a little bit later, actually. My YouTube channel is SefG101, because SefG100 was stolen from me. Not that I'm bitter or anything. Bye, see you at John's stream. Yeah, I'll probably be there. Yeah, go subscribe to that if you haven't already. We recently hit 21 subscribers on there. I was like, I never thought I'd have this many subscribers in my life on YouTube. So that's cool. But yeah, all my VODs go up there eventually. I don't upload them in a very orderly manner. I try to get them up like 2 days after I stream. But yeah, I'm going to give Doki Doki a break for the next couple days to let the VODs catch up. And that way, anyone who's fallen behind can watch them and catch up. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. I got to go get pizza.